let's see. Luckily, I have a bit of time because... There we go. Alright. So, in the, when we last left off, the crew had gone into the desert to retrieve some gunpowder for a very interesting merchant named Tavel. When they found the people who had taken it, they had learned that it was not in fact normal bandits, but a camp of Yuan-ti, led by an abomination. And after some very intense negotiations, they offered to trade both gold and a magical compass in exchange for, well, both their freedom to, not die at the hands of the Yuan-ti, but also for the gunpowder barrel. And then as they were leaving, y'all's captain, Varen, decided to take the compass back and get the hell out of the desert and back to Silermestal, where y'all blended into the crowd after passing through the city gates. And that is where we had left off.
Oh, that was fun.
Yep.
Yeah,
Was it fun? Really? Really? Was it fun? I'm so glad.
That was fun for me.
More fun had you not gone off on your own and gotten us into the mess to begin with.
No comment. Not my fault.
why are you complaining? You got to kill things.
Oh, I'm fine with killing things. I am just not fine with running away.
You're welcome to go back on your own. We have more pressing things to tend to, though.
We had to run because of the things with the stuff. Anyway, whatever. Alright, what have we got to do now?
Well, y'all are in the Silver District with the barrel of gunpowder. And y'all returned the wagon and camels that you rented. Did not get your deposit back, but it is midday, just about.
Do you ever expect your deposit back on a camel?
Actually, no, it'd be early morning because y'all rode through the night.
Yeah. Great.
Fairly certain that this gunpowder we were sent out to yours somebody's. So we don't take it to them. Lorcax, who asked
Yeah,
for
Lord
gunpowder?
Lorcax said it was for some magic shop.
Yeah, it was for the it had a long name. It was I think it was over here.
And he
Oh, it's sad when a DM is more understandable as a character than the player is as the character.
I'm doing my best to I'm doing my best to play the character.
I'm having an easier time understanding you than I do understanding them.
Alright, that means I'll have to be more gravelly. Let me get swing. So, Lorcax leads you around in the Silver District, getting a bit close to the Gold District, but you finally find it. He points to a shop that is across the street from the arena and says,
That's the one.
and you can see it is called Terrific Tavel's Tinctures, Trinkets, and Treasures of the Tomatological Type.
Wonderful. Alliteration. That's not...
There it is. So many T's.
Alliteration isn't always
It's
bad.
sensitive.
Like I said, it's a mouthful.
It's not like alliteration is always bad or anything.
It's not.
Alliteration is always bad. You should know this by now.
So, Lorcax just walks right in. A little bell dings as the door opens, and you can see a tabaxi in a purple vest with gold trim is currently has some goggles on and is poking something, poking some bit of jewelry with a very thin metal rod, and standing next to him is an air genasi. An air genasi woman.
Just out of curiosity, how low is the ceiling in this building? Just need to know if I can actually enter this shop. I didn't have much luck in the last one.
Let's see. The door would probably be about 7 feet tall, so you can.
I'm good.
You'd have to duck a bit because of your horns, but the ceiling itself is about. The ceiling's actually pretty high. It's about 9 feet tall, and it is. It is organized to an extent, but you can see that there are strange things that are essentially stacked to the ceiling. Essentially.
Alright, so who's gonna talk to the cat? Because I call not it.
Captain.
That's either Captain Varen or Lord Kex, because he's the one who got us into this.
Yeah, I mean, it's his thing.
Oh God, you're
I don't have no
killing me.
business here.
I want to hear this
All-
out. Come on.
All right, I'll have a conversation with myself.
Hey, we got the thing. A thing. We're pretty sure it's the thing. We're positive it's a thing.
And he points to Moo holding the barrel of gunpowder. And Tavel puts the goggles on his head and says, "Wonderful! That is great. Valier, take it to the back, make sure everything's in order, and then we'll start discussing your reward." And the air genasi woman says, "Yes, sir," and grabs a dolly and walks towards Moo with it.
Or you, I
Just
suppose.
Just set it down on the dolly. I expect
All
to
right.
take it back to them.
she rolls it into the back room.
Wonderful.
And Tavel says, "Great, great, wonderful. So, what was it that we discussed? Oh, right, the chess set. Yes, 200 gold.
Yeah, so we don't have that.
What?
Probably have it's between some of us.
I mean, sure, but like... We already spent more than 200 gold on this quest, and I don't care enough. So...
True.
With respect, this barrel was quite expensive to acquire.
What? How hard can it be to
200.
acquire from bandits?
They were
Haggle
snake
for
people.
Protection from said bandits. Quite.
Snake people?
One very large one with no legs.
A snake person with no legs. That sounds pretty bad.
He was
Meh.
very big.
Interesting,
Many
interesting.
others that had legs and a number of slaves.
Did you get any of the ears from the snake people? If they are what I think they are, then those can be useful.
Actually, Olivia reaches into his bag and pulls out two Yanti pure blood ears with fucking earrings still on them.
Alright. Are you giving them to him with the earrings on them?
I will ask if he would prefer.
He takes the ears, rips off the earrings, and just tosses them, and then inspects the ears and says, "Yes, yes, there's a few scales on here. Yes, I'll take it." And yeah, you can. Yeah, you
I
can.
retrieve the earrings.
All right. And
Why
he
specifically ear scales?
Lord Cax is like, "Yes," and goes to grab the chess set.
Well done.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Do the ears just have like special scales? Are they like really small and fine, or is it like a trade secret?
Haha. Let's just go with the latter. I mean, if I give away all my secrets, then there'd be nothing left to sell. Don't you know? Secrets are information, and information is the most important commodity in the world.
He is
What
both
if we
a.
were to sell you the location of where you could get more of these?
I have, I think I'd probably, go with the, I think if I need more, I'd go to the Hunters Guild, but I think this is,
I think he's good with the 2 for now.
yes, I can make some great things with these. And he, goes behind the, he goes to a section behind the counter and starts, and uses tweezers to pick off tiny, scales. Just very tiny ones. And then after like a few moments just tosses the ears into a bin, like a trash bin.
I have retrieved the earrings out of the bin.
Oh no, he tossed the earrings on the floor after ripping them off.
Oh, well then I picked them up then.
I think you already said you picked them up.
I did, but I wanted to be sure.
Okay. Wonderful. So, is there anything else I could interest you in?
Do you have a convenient list of goods?
I know I have one somewhere. It'll take a while to think, but I do know them off the top of my head. Looking around, let's see. You can see quite a number of things. You can see various weapons, various interesting doodads. You can see several potions. Like, there's an entire shelf full of various potions.
Must be the tinctures.
Mm-hmm. And you actually do also see a few scrolls. But it's very general. Is there anything in particular you're going to be looking for?
I don't know, maybe like armors or like magic weapons.
Armors or magic weapons?
Maybe a I don't know if this was like a homebrew thing or if it's an actual thing, but it's it's that bracer with the infinite daggers in it.
Oh no, that's real.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe one of them's.
Let's see. Let's see. What was it called? Because I do not remember. Let's see. I'm gonna try and see if it's. What was it? What was it
I
called?
need better armor.
It's called the bracer of flying daggers.
Let's see.
It is a rare magical item.
Yeah, which means all right. So let me roll the percentile. See if they have one. 90. Yes, there is indeed one.
Ooh,
It
how
is
much?
great. Let's see. I'll say. Oh shit! It doesn't say the price on here. Let's see.
Probably because it's rare enough that they just won't list a price.
Yeah, I know.
It's more that 5e very, very rarely has magic item prices.
Yeah, I have a book that has I have a supplement that has a bunch of magic items with prices.
That's just DMG stuff. The
Yeah.
bracer of flying daggers was in water deep, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll look at the other braces and figure out. Yes.
We'll take.
That'll be 3,000. 3,000 gold for that.
Ooh, okay. That. I'd like to put that one on hold if I can.
Yeah, we might have
Alright.
to come back for that.
Yeah.
And now I do want to preface this. This is with the friends discount because right now you are my best friends. Forget me that.
Would a friend's discount come with a discount or favor or learning about a magical item we may have come across?
Ooh. I mean, you're talking about finding out its exact properties, aren't you? You're looking for an appraisal.
Looking for information. It is valuable, but we've done
Yes,
great
yes.
service for you at the cost of a discount.
True.
Will this be added in for the cost of the ears that you've taken?
Roll perception. Or, not perception, persuasion.
17.
17? I suppose. But it'll cost you more favors in the future if I ask them.
Yeah, sure.
I'd be open to look into trade or favors, services, work.
Yes, I'm always open for favors. What is it that you're looking
System?
for?
Yes, it was in a box that I bought off a goblin on a ship. Now, just show him.
Goblin on a
the
ship.
compass.
Sounds somewhat familiar. It was about yay small, very disorganized, very loud.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about. She causes a bit of trouble at the guild, but I assure you, my items are much more reliable than hers.
Uh-huh.
Question the quality of your items. I just want to know the effect of this one.
Right.
It's organized and smells of pickles.
Alright. So y'all are handing over the compass?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I didn't forget about the jar of infinite pickles.
I do not like that thing.
It's a relatively simple
It's the...
extrapolation of the enchantment for an alchemy jug.
Huh?
Jar of infinite pickles.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
I don't
simple
like
variation.
I don't like that jar. It creeps me out. I personally think it's cursed, and if she...
Pickles.
I'm not a fan of pickles.
It would be cursed.
Not
if
everyone
you
is.
like Pickles.
You have to remember, he's a tabaxi.
And pickles are cucumbers.
Still going
So,
understand that.
you're handing him the compass.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He digs through a drawer. You can see it's a drawer full of many different rings. Digs through them, paws through them, and pulls out a pearl ring. Slips it on his hand and holds the compass, looking very, very intensely. After a few moments, his irises widen quite a bit. Like when cats see something that interests them. They go from the slit to very wide. He says, this is a very interesting item. And he said you was in a box that you bought from Shex.
It was.
Ha ha! The guild is going to love this. Oh man, how much did you buy that box for? Out of curiosity.
Several hundred gold. It's a great deal. It's most of what I owe.
Oh yes, it
Especially
was a
now.
great deal. She definitely got the bad end of that bargain. Ha ha! I cannot wait to rub it in her face. So, what you have here, and he tosses it to y'all, is called a compass of desire. There are many made. It's a very, very easy enchant. I've made a couple in my time. However, this one in particular is very, very interesting. You see, are y'all familiar with the concept of attunement?
Vaguely?
Alright. Well, when attuned, you can think of something and it'll point to it. Now, wherein lies the effectiveness is the range and duration. This one in particular, 4 hours, 30 miles.
Oh,
What?
that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I will...
30 miles is quite the distance.
Yes. That is why it is very, very, very funny that she ended up accidentally selling it.
I don't know if she realized what it was. She sold a box. But thank you for your service. It is greatly appreciated, friend.
Great, and thank you for yours. These fireworks are going to be great.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I'm just going to hold my hand out for the compass.
Oh, he tossed it back to y'all.
Okay. Mildly distressing at the moment.
All right, who's gonna keep the compass?
Not me.
What if we rolled percentages to see who keeps the compass?
Well,
I mean, you can hold on to it for the moment. We can talk about it
All
somewhat
right.
less public.
for now, add
Yes.
Compass of Desire to your inventory. It's a homebrew item I made. I think you should be able to add it. Maybe. I don't-
Let me see.
Okay. The thing about it is, if you're I need to edit it slightly. But if you're unfamiliar with the item that you're looking for, you need to roll the intelligence or wisdom. Like, if it's something that you think might exist or have read about, or have only read about but never actually seen or held or anything, you would have to roll intelligence or wisdom to locate the object. And the DC determines how accurate it is. But if it's something
Or,
simple
for
that
example, the
if it's something
gems.
yeah, if it's something simple that you've actually had or have seen, it's something that you're familiar with, then you won't have to make the check. Like if you're looking for a specific ring that was once yours and you lost it, you'd be able to do that easy. But if it's
Trying to remember which dock you parked your ship at.
But if it's and but if it's something you're unfamiliar with, like if you only read about a monster, then you would have to make the check, and it would, depending on what you roll, would be its accuracy.
Interesting.
Yes, but it can find an object, a person, or creature. I think I accidentally put item. I accidentally said object, person, or item. I meant to say object, person, or creature, because object and item are the same thing.
Well, theoretically.
Yeah, theoretically. Or location. Basically, you can find stuff.
Yay! It's a handheld ball of finding.
Yeah.
Goody.
So, what else can I do? Anything else? You want to buy a potion? Scrolls?
Do you have anything under? I'd say 160.
Let's see.
Gee, that sounds ambiguous.
Let's see. Well, he digs around. I got this potion of poison for 100. I got these two. I've got these two standard healing potions for 50 each. I can throw in a third for 150.
That's not a deal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, keep
Lord-
in mind,
Lord
we're in
Cactus
silver
says,
dish.
Yeah, he tried pulling that with me too.
Great deal. Buy 3 for the price of 3.
Yeah, no.
Alright. So, what'll it be?
I'll have to sell these. Olivia holds up the earrings. But I'll be back after that to get some health potions.
Yeah, wonderful. And,
Do you have another pearl on you?
Doesn't use up the pearl.
yeah, the pearl's not consumed. Sorry, this one's...
I need to. Yeah, I still need to have one to use it.
Might have to go to more of a general magic goods store.
Yeah, this ring is my personal use one. Sorry, it's not for sale.
But get one somewhere else then.
Wonderful. I'll be waiting. You know where to find me.
Tavel strikes me more of the guy who sells complete magic items and not components.
Yeah.
Might as well ask while I was here.
No harm in asking, no harm in asking.
No harm in asking, indeed.
I need to make some gold. So I need to go
Yeah.
find somewhere to get
You're
gold.
not alone in that. I have.
Well, if you have
No.
gunpowder, there's a shortage in town, so you could probably sell some if you had any.
Yeah, see, we're looking for cannons, so I don't think we have gunpowder already.
Oh man, that's gonna be rough. I mean, even if you, even when you do get cannons here, there's no gunpowder anywhere. That's why I had to import it from Ditbach, which sucks because the court's been trying to get fireworks made for the party tomorrow night.
Oh,
We can
well,
always go to another port.
it's good that we've helped the town.
Yep. And now I have a monopoly on all the fireworks. So you have done me a great favor. And he pats you on the head.
I appreciate the head pat.
Let's go find a way to make money,
All right.
please.
An idea.
We could try the arena again, just not going up against the champion.
Yeah. that could work. Make some bets. Increase our profit line.
And not only that, but I think the winner gets money too.
Maybe. I wouldn't know.
Man, it's been a solid while since we were at the arena.
Yeah. I mean, it's only been like 3 days in
It's
in
been
game.
about a weekend game or so.
But no, y'all haven't even been
No,
here
it's
a
been
week.
like 2 days.
I made a timeline.
Yeah, but we were in the desert for like at least 3.
No,
You were in the
we
desert
in
for
the
2.
Desert for 1.
Well, yeah, actually, 1 full day and then a half day. So like a day and a half.
We got ambushed like 6 hours in.
No, y'all spent the night. Oh wait,
Yeah.
because the desert, in the actual desert portion, but out of town, you spent 2 days out of town. Because you entered you exited town around noon or so, and then you stayed the night. Then you got to the place, and then rode back through the night and got back. It's mid-morning right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's been 2 nights since we look. Anyway.
Yeah. You still have 3 days left paid for the dock, thanks to Tross.
So we could try the arena, make money there, or I don't know. Are there any other options?
Pretty good with my instruments. I could maybe put on a low performance, get some coin that way.
Busking is always a valid option.
That's what I did earlier.
Could look around, maybe let's find some odd jobs to do.
Yeah.
Don't mind that glam.
Yeah, but in a town like this, if we go looking for some odd jobs, we're just gonna end up shooing some rats out of a basement.
You say that like it's a problem. You can be quite understanding if you just ask politely.
How many times have you been shooed out of a basement?
Lorcax asks.
I don't
Only
like
5.
in the basement.
Only 5.
Yeah. Well, while y'all do that, I'm going back to the inn. I have a date with a chessboard.
And he walks off. And that is where he's going to spend the remainder of the session, playing chess at the inn.
Can you like compete in chess against people and make coin?
Oh, he's already off.
God damn.
He might think about that. You
By
know,
the
between drinks, he might think, chess tournament.
I mean, he'd probably cheat though.
It didn't
Like
cost
he did
more to
last
set up
time.
than
Well,
back.
that's not a
He was
call.
cheat.
I'm not going to make that call for him.
I don't.
We'll
I don't
see-
know if he was cheating intentionally.
We'll
It
see.
might have just been the bartender being like, let's fuck those pirates. Let's get some booze in this. Let's get some water in this dwarf.
Get some.
Yeah.
See, no, but he would be really pissed about it if he found out he was drinking water.
He would, because he's a dwarf.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna look for jobs. We can go to the arena. One of those things.
All right. As y'all are wandering around in the Silver District, roll perception.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Hi, Yeti. Place when to date. Oh shit.
What'd you get?
That's a 21.
All right, Levere, you notice immediately that there's a couple of guards that have been keeping an eye on you, and some are actually starting to walk towards you.
I got a 12.
Got 15.
Ooh. What are you doing? He points them out.
When you point to them, they start rushing towards you and say, "You stop right there."
Okay.
Pay the fine or no.
Report a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are not profit.
They start to grab you by the hand and try to put manacles on you.
May I ask why, please?
Are
I've
you?
been out of town for the majority of my stay here.
And I'm new in town.
Are you gonna let them, or are you gonna resist?
I'm gonna resist because I have done nothing wrong.
All right.
Pull my hand away.
Roll.
Can you stop, maybe?
Roll dexterity. Roll a dexterity save.
Save?
Yeah, save. With disadvantage because there's two of them.
Okay, well, let me roll that again, then.
Is it just Levere that they're manacling, or is
Yeah.
it everybody? Okay.
Lowest is 18.
All right, you managed to grab the manacles and toss them away.
Ask why I'm being put under arrest, good sirs?
We've caught word that there was a kobold in a strange-looking coat, and you notice your fancy coat has a few holes in it from your battle with the Yonti, so it's not as fancy. We've gotten word of kobolds in trench coats sneaking around suspiciously, especially in the Gold District, and they're trying to grab at you again.
Well, I've only been in the Gold District for, like, the total of an hour, so...
You hear that? He admits he was in the Gold District.
But...
They're
That was
gonna
also
try and-
7 days
But-
ago.
You guys.
What?
I
I did see some strange kobolds stacked up in a larger coat than this.
You're coming with us, and they try to grab you again.
I
You
fucking
leave it alone. Got the wrong one.
rolled
and are you with-
disadvantage.
And are you with him?
Oh, he's my first mate.
They whisper to them. They talk amongst themselves and say, "And who are you?"
Captain Baron. You ain't taking him nowhere.
We're taking him for questioning.
Questioning doesn't involve manacles. Well, I mean, sometimes it does, but like...
I prefer not, but I have seen
That's
things.
a little too aggressive.
Sorry, miss, but with the heightened security, we have to take all precautions.
Heightened security?
What's going on?
Roll persuasion.
I'd like to know what's going on, seeing as
Me?
I'm being questioned
Yeah.
for this.
You.
Okay.
Since you're the one
who's asking. Yes.
Yeah.
I was also asking.
Okay. If the thing will load. Okay, that is a 25.
All right. He
Persuasive.
looks at you and says, sorry, miss, just doing our job. There have been threats made against the High Judge, and we can't let anything go wrong during the celebration tomorrow.
High Judge?
Oh,
Well, I know a certain
new here, aren't
taxi who can vouch for me.
You're, oh. And where can we find that?
Tavel in the Silver District.
They talk amongst each other, and one of them runs off towards Tavel's, and the other says to Sushi, Miss, the High Judge of the Platinum Courthouse. He and the council have had threats made against them. We're just doing our
Why?
best to maintain the law.
Why in the world?
I look up at the guard.
Against them?
I look up at the guard that's currently holding me. There's a Platinum District too? How fancy is this
Platinum
place?
Courthouse. The Platinum Courthouse.
I know, but
Oh.
I'm just saying.
You
They-
respect the law seems poorly enforced if maintaining it involves abducting people off the street based solely on what they appear.
I mean, technically that's lawful. If it's an order by the judge.
as they're still struggling to put manacles on you, Levere, the other one comes back and says,
No, he's not the guy. Apparently, they just got back into town after retrieving the materials for the guy to make the fireworks at the party tomorrow. So, unfortunately, it's not the right guy. We gotta keep looking.
and he lets you go and says, sorry, sir, just doing our job. And
I will tap him. Just like tap him on the leg.
all right,
Because I'm short and he's presumably a tall human man.
yeah,
Uh,
humanoid. Too
I-
much armor to
I-
be able to tell what.
Yeah. I might have some information though, so I do consent going into questioning without the manacles, please.
All right. Then follow us, and he starts walking off, and you also, or you see that the other one gets behind you and starts to, a bit roughly push you towards him as they lead you to the Gold District.
District.
Yeah, the Gold District.
Okay.
Once
I
you're in the
follow.
Gold District, a few more of the guards join. And looking out, these guards are the ones that are wearing the more fancy stuff, similar to the ones that are stationed outside the Gold District.
Yes.
So,
Ooh, probably the one that saw me earlier. A couple days ago. It's like, oh, this is a fancy boy.
so they lead you to the Platinum Courthouse. Did you join Corvus in the? Did you join Corvus and Sushi in the Platinum Courthouse, or were you off shopping for tea?
I was getting tea.
Okay, so this is the first time you've seen it. It is a massive building with a similarly massive but still a bit smaller building connected to it. You can see that it is labeled the Platinum Courthouse. It has marble pillars with gold leaf in an ivy pattern crawling up them. You can see the statue of some bearded figure with massive sapphires in his eyes and gold leaf in his beard off in the secondary building. This place is massive. There are dozens of guards all over. And
Roll
he-
religion
okay,
to see if I can recognize this idol.
all right.
I feel like you probably should be able to.
That's an 11.
Yeah, no,
Probably it's like
you have no
maybe?
idea. To be fair,
Yeah.
it looks nothing like who it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you're
Like,
right. I
it
remember
could
that.
could be this guy, but I don't know. I don't think he has sapphire eyes.
Hey Corvus, just to catch up, just to catch you up to speed, they got they dropped off the gunpowder, got the compass identified, and now Levere has been taken to the Platinum Courthouse for questioning due to a case of mistaken identity.
Alrighty then.
So,
Here.
so Levere, they take you to a room. They take you to a bare room with nothing but a table and 2 chairs. There is a mirror, though.
Or just like something that would obviously be a two-way mirror, or just like a standing mirror.
The wall mirror on the wall.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Like you, the player, would probably know that it's a 2-way
Yeah.
mirror. I don't know if Levere, the character, would know though.
Well, considering Levere is is technically a government worker, he might.
Okay, ex-government worker. So
Out
they-
of his own volition.
True. So they sit you down and they say they sit you down and they and one of them sits down while the other stands by the door.
Okay.
So, you said you had information for us.
Yes, I was here in the Golden District a couple days ago, and while I was walking around, I noticed what I at first I thought it was a dragonborn. I saw it go into an alley, so I followed because, you know,
Well, why did you follow?
Suspicious guy goes in an alley.
Well, any sane person would have just informed the guards.
Well, at that point I'd only been here 2 days, so.
So you followed them to
Anyway.
an alley.
Yeah, I followed what I thought was a particularly tall dragonborn into an alley. But at one point I was like, "Hello," you know, just being courteous, saying hello.
So you were suspicious of this figure, and you decided to confront them and say hello.
I'm able to defend myself if need be.
They whisper amongst themselves.
So, this apparently spooked the individual, who then revealed themselves to be individuals. It was a group of 3 kobolds, not surface kobolds like myself. These were they look to be cave kobolds. You can tell because of the eyes.
Yes,
The
yes.
scales tend to be a little duller as well. But
Yes, I'm familiar with deep kobolds.
the most interesting thing was the coat that they were hiding in had a symbol on the back of it.
Symbol. We weren't informed of any symbol on coats.
Yes. Do you have any parchment and pen?
The one by the door leaves and comes back with a parchment and a stick of charcoal.
Charcoal's fine enough.
We're not going to give you a quill. We don't trust
No,
you
no,
enough with
that's
sharp
understandable.
objects.
That's understandable. So Levere attempts his best to draw the one-winged dragon.
All right, roll performance.
I can get +2 to that, so hopefully this is good.
Oh, nice.
It's a 14. It's
Yeah,
decent.
it's enough to recognize it if you know what it is.
Yes. This is the symbol of a cult that has broken off of the general religion of Io.
So, what you're saying is you saw these figures with emblazoned with the symbol of a cult, and you decided to follow them and say hello?
Like I said, I'm able to defend myself if need be, but they got spooked and ran off.
Interesting, interesting. Roll persuasion.
Persuasion? Oof.
Ow!
That's a big oof.
What was it?
That's a 3.
They talk amongst themselves a bit more. One of them says, the one who's been doing the main interrogation says, "We're gonna keep you detained for further questioning. As is, there's certain parts of your story that we feel aren't adding up properly." And they start to
keep an
they
eye out
grab
for that
you.
symbol.
They disarm you, taking off your weapons, searching you for weapons, and also any thieves' tools.
My thieves' tools, no.
They're pretty much
My
just-
lockpicks.
My perfectly legitimate lockpicks that I use in my locksmithing business.
Are you gonna try and hide any, or are you gonna let them take everything?
I'm gonna keep the lollipops.
The lollipops. Okay, roll sleight of hand.
It's a 12.
12. One of them reaches into the pocket that has the lollipops and like, ugh, and pulls it out, and the lollipop is stuck to his hand, and he keeps trying to shake it off, but it's stuck.
Here, I grab one of the 3 sticks.
They're gonna grab your hand to stop you, and says, "Nope, no." They're gonna take all your weapons and your armor and leave you with just your jacket. And they take you to a cell somewhere. They take you to a cell on the northern side of the building.
Well, it looks like I'm not going to be making any gold this visit.
All right. So let's jump to back to the others. Did y'all follow Levere or? Levere was just escorted to the gold district by some guards.
If Moo's able to, he's going to be following after.
All right.
Same here.
Yeah, like it's like a
All right. Are you gonna follow at a distance or like right behind?
Oh no, I'll be right behind them.
Yeah, okay. You are stopped once they get into the gold district. You're stopped by the guards that are just outside, that are guarding the entrance to the gold district. They say, "Wait. What business do you have in the gold district?"
A friend and companion of mine is being questioned. I'm merely trying to look out for his well-being and best interests as a representative of Sylvanas.
And, well, if they're being questioned, then, and you're not, though.
They may still need a friendly face nearby.
Roll persuasion.
Guards here suck.
Huh?
14.
The guards here suck.
14?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they look at each other. They suss you up and down and say, "If they're being questioned," one of them says, "if they're being questioned, then they're going to be going to the Platinum Courthouse, but I don't think you'll be able to enter there. Not unless you're being questioned too. So, you can wait outside for them to be released if everything's in order. But don't try any funny business." And they let you in.
I wouldn't think it. Thank you, gentlemen.
Vern's gonna try and sneak in behind him.
All right, roll stealth.
21.
Oh yeah, no. While they were talking to Moo, you were able to just slip right past them, and you're already on the other side in the gold district, just waiting for Moo to get through.
Wait a minute. I'll also decide to sneak in.
Okay, roll sneak or stealth.
Roll sneak.
We've never even played Pathfinder.
I play Pathfinder every other Saturday now.
Well, I don't.
Given we play Pathfinder 2.
So I'm gonna go this way. Sushi's just gonna turn around and walk away.
You're not even going to the gold district?
Nope.
All right.
Sushi need money.
Okay. What did you roll, Corvus, to sneak into the gold district?
Ooh, non-natural 20.
Ooh, dirty 20. Yeah, you see Varen just slip on by, and you just tail right behind Varen. All right. So, Murvik, Varen.
The arena, but I guess this is happening now.
All right. So, Murvik, Varen, Corvus, you all follow Levere up to the Platinum Courthouse, but there is heavy guards. Are you gonna go in the courthouse or wait outside?
Alright, what's the plan, guys?
I'm gonna wait outside for a little while.
And if you're sure about that, I mean, yeah, that's totally fine.
We can ask after him.
Yeah, definitely. That makes sense. I mean, I'm not itching to go in for the beer.
I was trying to get him out of that, but he had to go with.
Yeah, we're just gonna be here for support. Actual support.
Alright, 10 minutes pass, 20 minutes pass, an hour passes and still no sign of Levere.
So how does it feel to have the first stop and frisk of the campaign?
You're not here. Wait,
Feel discriminated
you're not here
against by
unless
racist guards.
You're not here unless you decide to join later.
Yeah, because
I'm not
you
here,
should.
but also I'm talking to the player because I wouldn't even if I was there, I wouldn't be able to talk to Levere.
Yeah, but even still, it's kind of like very much like how you're gonna be able to like make this make sense in verbal conversation.
I feel discriminated against by guards. They hate me because I'm brass.
Varen, Murovic, and Corvus, go ahead and roll perception.
18.
21.
18, 18, 21?
Yep.
16, 18.
Oh, 16? Alright. The 18 and 21, y'all notice the member of the clergy of Tyr leave the temple that is connected to the Platinum Palace and starts to go towards the edge of the gold districts. Thing about it is he's looking around. He's looking around as though he expects, like, he's looking around suspiciously. Well, not suspiciously, but he's, you know what I mean, right? He's just it seems like he's trying to make sure he's not being followed. It's the member of the clergy, Perry, that Corvus spoke to earlier.
I'll definitely go over and check his rack.
You know what?
I'll go ahead and try to like meet up with like the clergy to see what's going on for the current events, you know?
Alright, the clergy in the temple, or are you going to try and talk to Perry?
Perry, the person who I was speaking with before, you know?
Alright, as you run up and say hi, Perry jumps a bit and is like, huh, sorry, you startled me.
It's no problem. I'm just very, just came for a surprise visit over here at Gold District here.
Oh, yes. Well, things are a little tense. So sorry if I'm a bit jumpy.
Oh, what to make you so tense? Like,
Oh,
because-
well, it's nothing that you need to worry about. So, have you come to, make a donation, confess, or anything?
I'm not here for like a donation. I mean, I kind of came to like visit a friend here I made yesterday, you know.
Oh.
But then I saw you.
Oh, well,
That's rude.
I came to meet a friend here, but I couldn't find them. But I did find you. Oh man, I love how awkward
Corvus
Corvus
stone
is.
cold.
Unintentionally asshole.
Corvus doesn't have any emotional connection to you guys yet.
Yeah. So, oh, well, is there anything I can do for you?
Perhaps you could let me know what's going on out right now. Like, what's got like Gold District getting such a red alert?
Oh,
Someone came here.
I assure you, it's nothing. Just want to make sure that everything goes right for tomorrow night.
I'd like to make an insight check on Perry.
All right, roll insight.
Come on, D&D. 17.
17.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna DM you what you learned from that.
Gotcha.
Ooh, secrets.
Secrets.
Tell me on.
All right, there we go.
Got it. Alright, Mina. Well, I'll definitely trust you on your word, good Perry. Just, one last thing.
Oh?
Where are you heading off to right now?
Oh, nothing. I just need to gather some supplies. The temple is going to be the temple is going to be contributing in the planning for tomorrow. So I'm just going to go get some supplies for the temple for tomorrow.
Gotcha. You know, if you ever need any assistance, I'm willing to volunteer my services to help a fellow clergyman.
Oh, we have plenty of volunteers. I assure you, it's nothing that you need to concern yourself with.
Don't shy away your neighbor, you know?
But I couldn't impose. You know, it's nothing. It's nothing major.
Well,
Just
if you say so.
yeah, no.
I'll see you later.
Yes, I'll see you. I'll see you later. And he walks off.
A friend of yours, Corvus.
Just clergyman I met yesterday by the name of Perry. Just wondering what was going on, and I've might have noticed things are not fine right now.
It
But I
was
don't know
2 days
how-
ago, by the way.
2 days ago.
Yes.
Okay, 2 days ago. Apologies. But yes, it is nerve-wracking. I still need to find a way to like get this information off of some people. You know, you might have like a good method on how to do so without arousing any suspicion or attention.
There are methods. Have you tried asking nicely?
I definitely have already tried that first option.
But did you continue? And then make the asks less nice as information did or didn't come?
No. I never was the type to be, a bad cop. I've always been chipper around everyone I talk to and meet, you know? Like, never really had, like, a case of, like, meeting someone with, like, a bad bone and returning it back on them.
It doesn't necessarily mean that you're being a bad cop.
Oh no. Oops.
It's just a matter of being emphatic and getting to the bottom of things.
I mean, that's certainly uncharted territory for me, Marvick.
I'm not asking you to assault somebody.
No. I mean, of course not. Like, we wouldn't necessarily go that far. I'm just meaning about, like, prying into someone and being rude like that, you know? I'm always about the hearing for positivity, but yeah.
I just want to say I forgot to change the title of the stream and the game last hour again. Sorry, I was watching a movie that ended like 10 minutes before the stream, and so that's why.
So what's the stream been called so far?
It was just still on Left 4 Dead.
Okay. I
Play
guess
with you, by the way.
Huh?
Sorry, I couldn't play with you. I was having D&D.
That's fine.
Alright.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'll try again. Like, I like to roll perception to see if, like, a parry has gone far from here. After things with, Mervic.
Alright, go ahead and roll perception.
Dang it. Unfortunately, it's a 7 this time.
7. Yeah, you lost track of him. Sorry.
Alright then. Well, I have officially lost track of a possible lead. I'd like to check for any other possible leads right now. Since Perry's out of the question right now. I'll just go ahead and roll that perception again for any other leads.
Alright, to look around?
Yeah.
I think at this point, it would be investigation.
Oh, investigation?
Because
Okay,
you're
hold up.
you're actively searching for leads. Like, if there was any time to use an investigation, it would be this.
Okay, well, in that case, because, like, investigation is an intelligence stat, which is a dumb stat for me, that 15 would make it into a 16 instead of a 19.
That
before.
explains so much. I'm sorry. So it was a 16 for investigation?
Well, my investigation would make it into a 16, my roll.
Okay, so 16 total. Look around. What are you looking for? A lead for what?
I'm looking for a lead as to, like, what sort of, like, emergency has brought, like, the law officials to be, like...
The guards earlier mentioned that there had been threats made against the life of the Grand Judge of the Platinum Courthouse.
Okay. So right now, if that's the case...
And the Grand Judge is throwing a get-together tomorrow night. So...
Alrighty then. This could easily be a trap in which, like, if we screw this up, it could easily be, like, set up as a scapegoat for these guys. If we were to try to intervene this. Like, think. Save the law official, but do we risk ourselves being, like, implicated as the people trying to kill him? It's a tough decision. Like, what do you guys think? I need to hear a second and third opinion from anyone before I make a decision here. Varen, Mervic.
Sorry, the stream got out a little bit for me.
Uh-huh.
Well, I
Yes.
think it would be best to make sure that Lavier's okay. He's
Well, I mean,
in the courthouse. Anything
Well-
after that, he should probably be a part of.
wait, he's afterwards to whatever it's a part of?
Lavier was brought here to be questioned about the issues you're talking about. He's still being questioned. First course of action is probably checking in and making sure that he's okay, and that whatever it is you've got yourself in a tizzy over isn't causing him trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's just make sure the well-being of our crewmate is secure before anything else.
Alright. Go ahead and roll perception, all three of y'all.
$14.
17.
And Corvus?
18.
Okay, Corvus and Varen. Varen, you said 17? Okay, yeah, Corvus and Varen. After about another half hour, y'all notice that the guards that escorted Lavier here are leaving the courthouse, but still no sign of Lavier.
I didn't like that.
What you said? What you said? I misheard you.
The guards that escorted Lavier to the courthouse have just left the courthouse, but there's still no sign of Lavier.
Alrighty then. We're gonna actually have to perform a stealth mission in order to see Lavier. Not to bring him out, but to see Lavier to see his current well-being. If he's brutalized or anything like that of the sort, then there might be cause to breaking him out. Right now, we're just here to see him. Alright?
Corvus, I think you need to calm down. Your imagination's running away with you.
I'm
Just
telling
go
you.
ask the guards what the matter is.
Okay. Alright. I walk over to the guards and politely ask them, so, gentlemen, I was wondering, what is going on with, Lavier, a gentleman that you have in your custody at the moment?
Everyone who is currently in our custody is going to remain in custody until further notice. I cannot confirm nor deny whether or not someone I cannot confirm whether or not someone is in custody, but as of half an hour ago, we were told to keep everyone in custody.
Okay then. Good to know. Just simply having concern. For someone I kinda know. But thanks.
The other guard, you do notice the other guard is holding a scroll, something, rolled up parchment, and he hands it to a figure that has a bell, and then you can hear, after he reads it, you can hear the bell ring and he says, it's like, ding, 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 ding. This just in, the figure, one of the figures who made a threat against the Grand Judge has been captured. The ball shall go on as continued. One of the ones who made the threat against the Grand Judge has been captured. The ball shall go on as continued. And you can see several of the nobles walking around do have a sigh of relief, a very brief sigh of relief. And many of them start going to the hat store. Now that they know that it is, now that they are told it's safe.
Okay.
That's kind of
News, does that
suspicious.
mean that our
Yeah.
friend will be released?
Our friend's not good. Our friend's not
Not
gonna be
unless
released.
they're thinking that he's part of it.
Right now, we need to find evidence to the contrary that our friend did not have anything to do with said threats.
You've already
And-
presented evidence.
I don't know why they still have him.
If that's the case, then we might be dealing with something of a corrupt government. Then this is one of the first times I'm
Government's
ever,
always corrupt. Can't
Wait.
trust them.
Well, not necessarily all of them. Some of them, for sure, definitely are. You shouldn't see everything so neatly black.
Well, I mean, in all my experience, can't trust anybody with that kind of power.
Huh. Not even yourself?
Well, I mean, that's why I have people with me.
Alright. So balance of powers then. Gotcha. So
Yeah.
right now I guess what's the plan, Cap?
I think we need to get Livia out of there.
Alrighty then.
What say you, Mervik?
I think it might be wise to at least make sure that he's not the one they're suspecting. It may also be wise to find Sushi, make sure that she's aware of what's going on as well. It's been a while.
Yeah, let's bring our little our little mouse knight. Come on.
Why?
So, as y'all go, Sushi, what have you been doing in the last, 2 hours?
I wanted to go to the arena.
Alright. Yeah, the arena is going. Is there any between beginners, intermediate, and expert fights? Which kind would you like to fight? Which fight would you sign up for?
Either beginner or intermediate, I guess.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and roll. Let's just say roll a strength.
Sure. Save or just strength?
No, just strength. Yeah, let's go with athletics.
I have no athletics.
What? Athletics is a strength.
Yeah, I have the strength, but I don't have a bonus to athletics.
You don't have proficiency? Well, you should have if you have a modifier in strength that even if you didn't have proficiency, that would be,
I got a 7.
Okay, you lose against. You signed up for an intermediate and you lost against against that Tabaxi, the Tabaxi monk.
Okay.
You notice that a decent chunk of the fighters here are monks.
Well, yeah, they would be.
Yeah, so you basically try for 2 hours but get your ass kicked.
Yeah, I rolled really low. I got a 4.
Jesus Christ.
4 plus 3, 7.
Go ahead and mark yourself down to 5 hit points. Because that's how I'll say it. 5 is what the clerics of the arena heal you up to.
Sorry, it's just really hard to remember how much. I think it's 16.
Well, D&D Beyond should just have like.
You can't set it. You have to heal or damage it. So I had to be like, oh no, 16's wrong. So I had to do another 10 damage. It was 26 damage. Because my brain is not smart. I was like, what's 31 minus 5?
All right. I would have just done. I would have just done 1 point of damage and then 25 points of damage. Because that's how my brain maths. All right. So
I would have just done. I would just set myself to 0 and then +5.
Well, it would do the heal. It would do the death saving throws if you did that.
No, you can get around those if you want to. It's fine.
All right. So the three of y'all come find Sushi. She's got like a swollen black eye, and she's got a bloody nose, but she's exiting the arena.
Well, that didn't go well.
As though you've seen better times. Olivia might be in a similar state, we're not certain.
Wonderful. Lead away. Wait on.
It's a little difficult to lead, we don't exactly know how to go about things.
Can you speak up? You're a bit quiet.
It's difficult to lead when we don't exactly know how we're going to go about things.
Just go take me to place with the thing, and we'll move on from there.
Yeah, okay. I think she might be concussed. Your mouse scribe says.
I'm not concussed.
Right,
I know what concussions feel like.
Okay, just make sure. We'll be at the inn if you need anything. They go off to the inn.
Okay. I can fight more later. Okay. Cool. So where's Levere?
He's in the courthouse in the Gold District. They haven't released him from questioning, and they're saying that they've caught one of the people involved with whatever plot they're trying to prevent, but still have not released him.
Alright. Let me just... And so she just, like, starts unsheathing her sword. Let me just... yeah, okay. I'm ready.
I don't feel like that's going to be necessary.
Hopefully it won't be, but need to get him out of there somehow. Could try talking him. Talk the guys in and laying him out.
You want to talk to guards and get them to let a prisoner out?
I want to talk to guards and make sure they're aware that he has no cause to be a prisoner. He has an established alibi. He was with us the entire time. Tavel can attest to that. The guards have already attested to that.
Mm-hmm.
You have an established alibi.
Yes, I do have an established alibi. I was with you. We were working
Yeah.
with Catman.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
We were also seen by the individual who sold us the cart and camels.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. The camels are on the the camel merchants and all them are in the silver district, and you'd have to find the exact one that you spoke to if you wanted to question them.
This is just great. This is just...
Yeah.
I had to roll in that one.
Wait, what did you roll a nat 1 for? Wait, what did you
That
roll
persuasion
a nat
check.
1? Wait, what persuasion check?
Like during the interrogation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That was the worst time to roll poorly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, the worst time to roll poorly is when you're about to die.
There's a lot of worse times to roll poorly. Like when you're facing off against the big bad and have one attack, and it will kill him in one more hit.
Undue death.
All right.
Going through the bureaucratic process of getting out of jail is gonna be dumb and long.
Well, Levere, you are stuck in... So the cell you're brought into, it is cold, hard ground. The bed there is... Like, despite how amazing the courthouse looks, the cells are very uncomfortable and not at all... like, the cells at the Copper District, or the Bronze District, looked more accommodating than these ones.
Oof.
Yeah. Or actually probably equally accommodating, in all honesty. You're not even given a window. But yeah.
Darn.
It is just a hole or it is just a toilet, a sink, and a bed. So, what do you do? It's been about been about an hour and a half, and nobody seems to be coming to get you. Well, it's been an hour and a half since you've been put here. Your interrogation itself took probably about half an hour.
Well, they've got all of my weapons. And presumably most of my goods.
Yeah.
Right.
And your armor.
And my armor.
All you have on is your pants and your shirt. And your spats. Your strap spats. Your leather strap spats.
Mm-hmm. I gotta sneeze.
Make sure you wear a mask.
Stay safe during this terrible time. Okay. So, I'm left with basically just my bracer, my coat, and my shoes.
Yep.
I have no idea where all of my shit is being kept. I have no way to open the door. I guess I could try to brute force it?
Alright, brute force it how?
I guess I'm just gonna... I'm gonna take a look at the hinges and lock.
Okay.
On the presumably barred door.
Yeah, it is a cell door. Let's see. Go ahead and roll perception.
Ugh.
What was it?
It's a 9.
Well, they're made of iron, just like the rest of the door.
Well, might as well try. I could get some attention. How far is it from the opposite wall of the door?
The cell itself is probably about 15 feet by 15 feet by 15 feet. Well, actually, it's probably about 15 feet by... 15 feet by 10 feet. And then it's about 10 feet high.
Okay, so am I 10 or... What if I go to the opposite wall, am I 10 or 15 feet from the door?
The wall that's opposite of the door, it would be 15.
Okay. Yeah, let's try this. I'm gonna brace my shoulder,
Okay.
and I'm gonna run absolute full sprint.
Okay, roll athletics.
Just so you know, just so that you're aware of the speed. I have a base speed of 30. I'm dashing. I'm using an action dash, so I'm going at 60. And then I'm also using a cunning action bonus action to run at 90 feet per
So
90 feet
you're
per
using
6
your
seconds.
movement. You're using your movement, your action, and your bonus all to move.
All to move really fast.
Okay, roll athletics.
Come on.
Yeah, athletics.
Oh my god, that's a dirty 20.
Oh man, thank God you're at the revised kobold. And you don't have the strength penalty.
Don't worry, if it wasn't, I have proficiency in athletics.
Okay, so
If it wasn't revised, it'd just be a 19 instead of a 20.
you grab the pillow from the bed, which isn't really much. It's basically like some straw put inside a canvas bag, but it provides some cushioning. You put it to your shoulder, and you run right to the bars. You manage to get right between the bars and actually bend them as you're running. They bend around you just enough for you to squeeze a bit. And you, it does hurt a bit, and you hear a couple guards down the hall say, "What was that noise?" But you are outside of the cell.
Ooh. Do I hear any footsteps of them coming towards the cell?
Yeah, the footsteps started right after one of them said, "What was that noise?"
Okay. Okay, looking at the bars, how obvious is it that they've been bent?
Well, you're a small creature, so it's if they look at it like explicitly for the bend, they'll see it. It doesn't look like anything that would be too out of place. Like it's not like 3 bars bent into a human shape. It's 2 bars just slightly curved.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze back in so that they'll see that I'm still in there, and I'll just be like, I hit the door, I want attention. I want to get out of here.
Alright. Roll, what would squeezing into a place? I guess dexterity would be to squeeze into a thing.
Just a straight up dexterity check?
Yeah. Just to see if you can avoid getting stuck.
That's an 18.
Yeah, you managed to squeeze yourself in there just in time as they were rounding the corner. You hop onto the bed with the pillow in your lap.
Yep.
They say, they hit the door with, one of them hits the door with the hilt of his sword and says, "Knock it off!"
You got the wrong kobold.
Yeah. You have no idea how many times we've heard something along those lines.
I told you it was deep kobolds.
Right. Of course. Let me guess. One of them was missing an arm.
No, they all had their arms.
You don't know. They could have not had an arm under the trench
No,
coat.
they
They
saw.
fell.
Yeah, they fell.
They fell out of the trench coat.
Yeah. He hits the bar
When-
again and says, "Keep quiet," and they head back out.
Try.
What?
Just like as they're leaving, just like slowly getting quieter to them. I demand a fair trial.
Yeah. So they just went back to their post.
So, you guys, what's the plan?
So now I have an option to myself.
Yeah. All right, so let's switch back to the others.
I'm not putting them on immediate alert.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, he said it. He's being annoying.
Yeah.
Just ignore him.
So Corvus, Murovic, Varen, and Sushi. What are y'all doing? Y'all made it back to the gold district, unless y'all wanted to go somewhere else first.
I want to go straight back.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste any more time. Need to get him out of there.
All right. So y'all are standing outside the Platinum Courthouse.
Listen, boy.
Cool. How are we gonna? How are we gonna do thingy and get Boyo?
First, it might not have to take care of that brain bleed. I'm just going to tap Sushi on the head and give. We'll see. We'll do 5 points of lay on hands.
I think lay on hands is 5 points per level, is what your pool is.
Yeah, I've got 15 points total.
All right.
Sushi
is surrounded by 3 healers.
And yet, this is the first time anyone decided to heal me.
Well, you probably would have been healed sooner if you didn't break off from the party during the Yanti fight. Like, it's kind of hard to heal from when everyone's at the bottom of a cliff.
That was not my fault.
It was explicitly your fault. Like, you are the sole person to blame.
It's not my fault, said the bloodlust-filled rat.
It was very explicitly your idea to go up the cliff.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted to kill people doesn't mean...
Because I initiated it and instigated it and antagonized it and was the lead factor in everything that went wrong doesn't make it my fault.
Yeah, with an attitude like that, you might as well run for office.
I blame the dice for giving me a low stealth roll.
Regardless.
Biddy. 3K GA.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
3K GA.
Yeah, of the thing I've been telling you about all day.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
Nice.
Almost there. And so.
Almost there.
Anywho, so y'all are standing out. Sushi, the cow has just placed his hand on your head. He probably had to lean down a bit to do so, and just because he's so big and you're so small. And you feel a bit of comfort. The swelling on your eye has gone down. It's still bruised, but you can actually see out of it now.
Great. So who do we want to kill?
We should hold off.
Nobody right now.
If we can avoid it. Corvus. Why don't we just go in and see if we can find out what's taking him so long? I don't mean to offend you, Sushi, or you, Captain, but I think they might trust a couple of holy people more. Just a bit.
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna turn to Varen and like just start a discussion, be like, see, now this is why it's much more convenient in a smaller country where you can get a proper bribery license and just make everything just happen so much quicker.
Yeah.
So, Corvus, you're joining Moo? So, y'all go up to the courthouse. The guards are still on high alert, but...
The guards are still on guard.
Yes, they're still on high alert. But they do let y'all in, seeing you both flash your holy symbols. And entering inside, this place is massive and just as opulent as the outside. You even see a figure surrounded by guards. Excuse me. Yeah, he is he's an elf with let me check my notes. A sort of a Tyrian purple color hair, like a nice wine purple hair. And he is wearing very fancy robes with pauldrons, gold pauldrons, and a centerpiece on his neck that is very, very opulent and holds the symbol of Tyr. And he is currently talking to some of the guards.
Okay. We'll approach.
Okay. The guards are still on. Several of the guards turn to you and keep you from getting too close, but the figure does stop and look at you, sees your holy symbols, and waves his hand. And the guards, they ease only slightly, just ever so slightly, letting you approach just a bit more.
Pardon the intrusion, sir. A friend of ours, a kobold, was brought in for questioning some time ago. Wondering if that questioning may be over.
Well, I believe all questioning is done for the day. We're going to be closing the courthouse soon and prepare the decorations for tomorrow. Will you be joining us? Allow me to introduce myself, though you most likely know me. I am the Grand Judge to leave Tyrol, and he holds out his hand for a shake.
We'll take it and shake.
Yes. So, you say that your friend has been brought in for questioning.
He was taken off the street by a couple of guards who said they were looking for a kobold. We assured them that we had just come in from out of town, doing work for, I believe his name is Tavel.
Yes, I am very familiar with Tavel. Well, we have released everyone who was questioned and not detained. I'm sure he likely just left from another entrance.
We've been standing and waiting for him for some time. He's not the type to go off on his own, unnecessarily. You're certain that he's been released and isn't being detained?
Yes, I'm certain. The only ones who have remained detained are those who have committed some of the higher crimes. Normally, if there is a crime that is committed, they tend to go to the other jailhouses of the other districts. The only people we maintain here are some of the more heinous crimes.
Forget that you have a compass.
Yeah, I'm holding off on that because I haven't attuned to it yet. Am I getting any kind of like twitch or read from him?
I think you'd need to roll the insight for that.
Yep. That's an 18.
Let me PM you. Whisper whispers. All right. 0.1%. I know. I've been keeping track. All right. That's what you get. That 18.
Perhaps he did run off.
Yes.
Oh.
Will I be seeing you at the party tomorrow?
Potentially. We don't have much business left in town.
Well, if you do join, I encourage you to wear. I encourage you to wear your best.
To be perfectly frank, I am at the moment. Not much refinery.
Oh, that won't do. I can guarantee you more appropriate clothing. Here, he pulls out he snaps his finger, and someone runs from the reception holding a parchment and quill, and he slaps it down, writes stuff down, and rolls it up and hands it to you. He says, "Take this to the tailor on the southern portion of the Gold District, and they'll suit you up nicely."
I may need to do that at some point. For now, though, just to ensure that there hasn't been any kind of mistake, would you mind if I just pass by the cells of the detained?
Oh.
To ensure that the train wasn't misplaced.
We've closed visiting hours. After all, the courthouse is getting ready to prepare for tomorrow.
Oh, this is not a matter of visiting. This is merely passing by and ensuring that there hasn't been some mistake in grave infraction of justice. As a judge, surely you would want to make sure that justice is upheld and truth is maintained. And that's
of course.
Nobody was.
Not only am I a judge, I am also the Archbishop of the Temple. It is by Tyr's grace that I was given my position, and I intend to maintain his will.
And by his will and his grace, it would be best to make sure that the innocent are free and the guilty are caged.
Oh, I assure you.
I would ask for a chance to ensure that there has not been a mistake.
Oh, don't worry. I'll have a guard escort you there. I have my own matters to attend to. And he claps his hands, and two of the guards get on either side of you and start taking you down, leading you down.
Okay.
All right. Levere.
Hello.
You start to hear footsteps.
Oh no, my escape attempts.
You start
I'm
to
gonna
hear
have to put
footsteps.
that off again.
One of the yeah, there are two guards that are here. You do notice they are carrying a bag. like a canvas bag, a big one, like a potato sack. What are potato sacks made out of? They're canvas, right?
Burlap.
Burlap, that's what I was thinking of, not canvas. They're carrying a burlap sack that is dyed black. And
Is it moving?
Nope, it is empty. One of them reaches for the keys and starts unlocking your cell.
Oh, come on.
And the other says, "We gotta be quick about this." They're gonna try and get you in the sack.
I'm gonna try and avoid being put in the sack.
All right, roll athletics or acrobatics, since this would be a grapple.
Yeah. And that's a 14.
With disadvantage because there's two of them.
Great, that gives me a chance for an even lower roll. Nope, the low roll is 14. If it was with advantage, it'd be
all right.
26.
They manage to one of them grabs you by the arms, and the other just gets the sack over your head and pulls it all the way up, pulls it all the way down, and then pulls a string to tighten it with you inside. You cannot see, and it is not as tight as if you were a medium creature, so there is still a bit of room, but you can feel yourself being lifted, and one's like... Actually, no, you can't actually hear anything out of the bag. But you can feel yourself being carried.
I am a kobold.
You are a kobold.
I can't exactly use them to make an attack. But can I poke a claw through the sack?
Roll an unarmed attack, and we'll see how effective it is. So that'd be a d20 plus strength.
That is... No. I rolled a 9.
This burlap is a lot more sturdy than you thought. Roll perception as you do.
God, my fucking rolls tonight are dog shit. They're dog shit when they don't need to be. That's a 17. I would have loved that.
All right. As you're trying to claw at the burlap, you realize your movement doesn't have you can't hear any of your movement. You can't hear your claws clawing against the burlap. You can't hear your tail hitting your leg.
It's magic burlap.
And then you feel the sack suddenly be kind of roughly deposited somewhere. Murovic, you are being escorted through the courthouse. The guard says, "We're going to give you a thorough looking so that you know that there is no funny business. This here is our interrogation room 1. This one is interrogation room 2. Interrogation room 3. And it goes on for several minutes until they finally take you down to the cells. And you don't see anyone in the cells. All the cells are empty. The guard says, "As you can see, there is no one here at the moment."
That's strange. I heard that somebody associated with the threats against the High Judge had been captured.
Yes, and they were quite cooperative and released with... They were quite cooperative and released with supervision.
It seems a strange thing to do, to release one who threatened to kill the High Judge the day before a great party.
It would also be bad faith to offer them protection for cooperation and not deliver. You can understand I cannot we cannot confirm or deny their current whereabouts as part of protection.
I understand. Pardon the suspicion. I'm just concerned for a friend who seems to be lost.
This is a big city. There are many places where people can get lost.
Ideally would work.
So if our business is
Pardon.
done...
It is. I just have one last question. I'm not from around here, and I'm not terribly familiar with the city. How large is Silermestal?
Silermestal, let me pull it up because I actually do have... let's see. Oh wait, I actually do have a map of Silermestal. Where is it? Locations. No, that is Esfold. Alright, well, let me pull up the other map to see what it is. Could have swore that I did have a map for Silermestal. It is massive, don't get me wrong. Let's see. Load. Let's see. Oh, not that. Sorry, I'm looking through my notes to...
You're fine.
I'm back.
Ew. Let's see.
Yeah. What did I miss? I left when Moose said, "How big is the city?"
You haven't missed much.
There we go.
You've literally missed nothing.
She's just skimming her notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. It is... It is about 5 miles wide. Like, it's roughly 5 miles wide.
Okay.
Diameter.
Yeah, I had an idea of a thing that could be like, oh, there's something fishy going on. But then I remembered, oh yeah, I was using a pillow and wearing a coat.
Yeah.
Instead of bashing against it with my bare shoulder.
Yeah. So,
Like, maybe some brass rubbed off on the bar, but no.
yeah. Oh yeah, because you don't know that they're in here. So, the guard escorts you back to the top. And, Levere, after like 15 minutes, you feel yourself being lifted again. And then you get deposited back into the cell. Very roughly. And they take the bag off.
I'm gonna yell at them in Draconic. Like, real loud.
One that says, "Fuck off!" And smacks the bar with the blade of his sword this time. It's a different guard.
That's how you get your blade blunted.
It's a different guard from before. But Murovic, you're escorted back to the main foyer of the Platinum Courthouse.
Wonderful.
Okay, roll perception real quick. Just to see if you notice the bent bars.
15.
Yeah, no, I don't think you'd notice the bent bars of the cell. Alright, so you rejoin Corvus back at the foyer of the Platinum Courthouse.
It's foyer.
So
For
Levere takes 10 points.
for your information, I pronounce a foyer. So, what do you do?
I'll join back up with the rest of my group, assuming they're still there. I'm not entirely sure where Corvus has disappeared to.
Corvus, because they didn't say anything, they stayed up at the in the foyer. So you, Corvus, Sushi, and Varen rejoin just outside the Platinum Courthouse.
They're saying that they've released everybody. and that Olivia merely used a different exit.
I don't believe that.
If we can take a little bit of time to plan, maybe able to find him.
Yeah. Maybe we could use that compass.
That would be the little bit of time to plan.
Okay.
All right. So, so where are y'all going to rest up and use and attune? Attunement, is that short rest or long rest?
That's a short rest.
Okay.
I'd say just find some place out of the way and out of immediate suspicion, but still within the gold district, so we don't have to try and get back in.
Alright. Well, there is a tavern in the gold district. Let me double check what it is called. I know I have it written down.
Yes, let's go all nurse some ice waters.
This is the gold district. They're gonna charge you for water.
They will.
Fucking, yeah, they will.
That kind of sucks. I have literally no money. I would be a thirsty moo.
Alright, let's see. The Gold District Tavern is called...
Don't one of you have, like, create water?
Corvus do, yeah.
Let's see.
Damn magic users.
Where is it?
If you use it in the bar, they'll probably charge you.
For the use of the,
Cup?
yeah, probably.
It's like when you bring wine to an Olive Garden. They charge you to open it.
Let's see. Gold District...
Why would you get wine in an Olive Garden in the first place?
No. Bringing your own wine to an
Dinner,
Olive Garden.
Very, very low standard.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Here we go.
And
Here's the... I found the...
water like when we're
They
outside.
sell wine!
Why would you want wine in an Olive Garden?
Because it goes well with pasta and steaks, which they both sell. Which
Okay,
they sell both of.
I found the name of the inn. It's called the
Unlimited
Amethyst
pasta.
Alcazar. It is called
Well,
the...
that sounds like it's out of our price range.
As you would expect, it does have large amethysts on the corners of the door frame and bejeweling the sign. There are trophies, the heads of various powerful creatures that dot the walls. It is massive. And it is very busy right now, full of many people wearing noble wear, and it is the most excessive thing that you have seen other than the Platinum Courthouse.
Seems a bit much. And I fear they're going to ask for a pound of flesh just to enter the door. I don't have to give right now.
I mean, a pound of your flesh would probably make for a good steak.
Just going to glare at sushi.
I'm just saying.
How far could I punt you?
Mm,
Questions for later.
I'm guessing 200 feet.
That's very conservative.
It's not.
I mean, you could probably get a lot more distance if you grab her by the tail and hammer toss.
Yeah.
What about like a football? Like thrown like a football.
Oh, just grab her by the tail. Use her like just sling, like a sling. So y'all are grabbing a table here.
Sorry, a little distracted by some family news that I just got.
Is it bad?
My grandfather just tested positive for COVID.
Ooh, best
That's
of luck.
Not good.
Best
Fun.
of luck. I'm giving you vibes.
My dad's dad.
Oh, okay.
So one in town.
Aw.
So, y'all grab a table here?
I'm gonna sit down and
Alright.
use the shelter for a little bit.
Alright. Y'all grab a table. Every, 5 minutes the waiter comes to try and ask y'all if y'all want something. But looking at the menu, everything is insanely expensive. It's 100 gold for a pint of ale.
Oh, damn. No.
Be the good dwarven shit.
Yeah.
No, it's probably piss water.
About that.
They're selling overpriced to the rich people because they don't know anything better.
This
But-
place is ridiculous.
We're fine. We're still deciding.
Yes.
Come back in about 15 minutes.
Okay. Sorry for bothering you. And they move on to another table where the woman in noble clothes starts verbally berating them. So go ahead and mark off a short rest, everyone, and whoever's gonna attune to the compass, go ahead and attune.
And done.
All right. So, what are you gonna look for?
I'm searching for Levere.
All right. The compass points to the Platinum
I'm
Court.
gonna use one of my. Should I use one of my hit dice? Or what?
I mean, that would be a good idea.
Something that can be done on a short rest.
Hmm?
It's something that can be done on a short rest, so you may as well if you want to.
Yay.
The compass points to the Platinum Courthouse.
Wait, that didn't roll it automatically?
You'd still have to roll it manually.
That's annoying.
That I didn't give the most trustworthy vibes from the judge. Which is concerning. Captain.
Yeah.
It almost pains me to suggest it. But you are more adept at less savory means of gathering information and entering places, yes.
Yeah.
Then perhaps you should take the lead on this.
So we're gonna get banned from this town, right?
Possibly.
Only if we get caught.
Well, if we get caught, then on my way out, I am fucking busting into one of these jewelry stores. Anyway.
Make sure that anyone you bust into isn't with the Merchants Guild.
I'm sure they would have a sign up if they were.
Well, we need to find a way to get in there without being seen.
We could just sneak in, find our ways in.
Find where he is, and
Corvus, you there? I guess
Don't
Corvus
suppose
ain't
anybody-
there.
I
invisibility
assume
or
he
something?
wouldn't have all his stuff, so I had to find his stuff and then get the hell out.
Yeah.
So, What's y'all's plan of action?
Now, first, do we want all of us going in there? To be honest, the more people that go, the more likely we are to get caught.
I don't
Well-
think that I would make a particularly stealthy individual.
Maybe with a little inspiration, you might do okay.
I feel as though you're alluding to something and I don't quite understand it. If you think it wise, I'll follow you. Otherwise,
Well,
I'll stay out.
you're the one with the compass, though.
This is true.
Somebody else should have taken the compass.
Look, I would take the compass, but
It's already been used.
yeah, I would take the compass, but its whole thing is that if you don't know exactly what you're looking for, you need a wisdom or insight check.
Also,
and I have -1 to those.
Also, you're currently in a cell.
Once per day.
Well, yeah, that too, but also, like, I want to find those bracer gems, but I have a negative modifier.
Yeah.
Alright, so who's going? Are we all going, or are we, like, leaving Corvus behind? Are we leaving Moo behind? What?
Kind of has to go with so that we know exactly where he is.
We'll have
So
to
we're all-
hold the compass.
I'm pretty sure so long as I'm the one attuned to it, it has to be on my person, otherwise it stops actually reading. And will just start spinning randomly.
You can test it. Like, put it on a
So we
table.
gotta go.
Just add a character you could put on a table and see.
Look, let's
It's
just
less
get
a matter
going,
of
'cause it looks
putting
like
on a
we're all
table
gonna
and
go.
giving it to somebody else.
The decision is that we're all gonna go. We should just go.
All
Yeah.
right. So, what's y'all's game plan for getting in there?
Sneak.
All right, just straight up sneaking in. All right, everyone, go ahead and roll sneak then, or stealth.
Bardic Inspiration, the Moo.
That's a good idea. You play a quick tune, and Muravik, you feel slightly more confident about this, seeing the people you're with.
Alright.
For
Stealth
once,
roll.
hanging out with these incredibly
Well.
shady people is actually going to come in handy.
Uh-huh. So that's a 15.
Plus.
No, that's with the plus.
Oof. About Sushi and Varen?
Yeah, I got a really shitty one.
22. And Corvus?
I got 13.
Well, Varen, you managed to sneak in, but then you hear Muravik and Sushi tripping over each other. They're like 30 feet behind you, and the guards notice them, but not you.
Get him. I'll find him myself then.
The guards are starting to rush towards Muravik and Sushi. He's like, "Hey, you! Stop right there! What are you doing here?"
Following up on earlier business.
We have like invitations to the ball, and we were told to meet like the judge guy.
The
who
ball
was
is
around
tomorrow,
here.
and the judge has gone home for the night.
Can you direct us to his house?
No. That is an incredibly suspicious thing to ask. Especially with...
We don't need to go to the judge's home. I was here earlier looking for a friend that was brought in for questioning. And told that he had been released and had left.
Then he has been released and left.
Not according to all signs that we can find. Including this. It says that he's here.
I like how you
show the compass.
debated showing the compass.
As you're, Varen, go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. 16?
All right, 16. As Moo shows the compass, now that it is being held at an angle that it's being held vertically instead of horizontally, you can see that it's pointing sort of to the northern side at an angle, like pointing down.
I'm gonna sneak on ahead then.
All right, roll stealth. Go with advantage since Murovic and Sushi are causing a distraction.
Okay.
Wow, this compass works better than like the compasses from Fallout and Elder Scrolls games.
Because it shows elevation?
Yes.
One thing I do want to say, it does suffer from this, the kind of limitations that most divination magic does, you know. Can't see behind lead or magical protections. Oh shit, dirty 20. All right. Yeah, you managed to sneak around. You do actually find a stairway down to the cells. Levere, what have you been doing in the last hour and a half or so since you were put back in your cell?
Probably been like a combination of moping and just like every now and then checking the listen to footsteps, be like, okay, this is gonna be it.
You did actually hear footsteps about 5 minutes ago, and they seem to be walking away.
Okay.
Murovic, the guards are currently trying to argue that a broken compass is not a valid source of information. But because of your size, more guards have come to, with swords, with their hand on the hilt of their swords, ready to draw if you turn aggressive.
Broken compass might be a poor source, but a magic compass is an excellent one. And with the judge having offered the truth of the matter, you will have to excuse my frustration in finding that either his worship was lying, or he was made to be a liar by the actions of some people in the courthouse.
Well, if it's magic and pointing down, then maybe he went to explore the catacombs. But he's not here. No one is here.
Strange, as it pointed directly to here, and not to any other entrances to any such catacombs I'm not aware of.
The catacombs, the entrance to the catacombs are in the temple, and they run beneath both the temple and the courthouse. And pretty much this entire block. If he's under there, then maybe that's where he is. I suggest looking there instead of here.
So, pardon my curiosity. Another traveler not from this town was brought here for questioning. What purpose would they have to go to the catacombs alone after the judge had said that they were released and probably, not definitely, but probably left from another exit? Do the catacombs come out anywhere else? Or are they only accessible through here?
They only go through here, but they're pretty large, and
here.
people get lost in them all the time.
Then are they guarded so that people are not wandering about among the dead?
They're guarded by, the entrance is guarded by people at the temple. We're guards, not clergy. That is the clergy's responsibility, not ours.
Wonderful. Then would you mind taking me to them so that I can ensure that they have not seen my friend? While this says that he's still in here, I'd like to make sure that he's safe. He's much smaller, you see, and I'm somewhat of a protector for him. I'd hate for anything to happen to him especially anything on hallowed ground that would make the judge, the clergy, or anybody involved look bad or possibly responsible.
He sighs and says, "Fine, yo, it's over there. You can talk to them." And he points to the a hallway that leads from the courthouse to the Temple of Tyr. Ask them; it's their responsibility, not ours.
Yeah, I'll take a couple steps out of the courthouse, and I'm assuming the needle on the compass is still pointing back towards the courthouse.
Yes, and also down when you hold it vertically. Like, it's pointing to the northern section and down.
Okay.
Levere, you hear footsteps going around. Or you heard the footsteps walking away about 5 minutes ago. What do you do?
I'm gonna stick my head out and see if I see anything coming or going.
The guards have left their station. Apparently, from what you could hear, apparently something's causing a ruckus in the foyer.
Sounds like the perfect time for me to squeeze out again.
All right, you squeeze out easily enough, having done it multiple times.
Whoosh.
Squeezing through, and I guess I'll just start sneaking about.
All right, roll stealth.
Just before I get down there?
This is
That is a 19.
all right. You hear footsteps coming, and you quickly hide behind a plant. Well, you hear very, very light footsteps coming in. You hide behind a plant. When you look to make sure the coast is clear, you just saw someone with a somewhat fancy hat going down into the cells. And she has a ponytail and some piercings.
Fancy hat.
Somewhat fancy. Listen, it's a hatocracy. It's a hat. It's enough hat
Fancy
to ownership.
hat. I want that. I'm gonna follow because that seems like a nice hat. I want
All
that
right,
hat.
Varen, you just entered the cells and it is empty. There's no one here.
Shit.
Make a
Gonna
perception
start
check to
Look
hear.
around.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay.
I'm gonna also make a perception check because I feel like if I do sneak up, I'm gonna notice at some point that, oh hey, that's Varen.
It's 22.
22. Looking around, you can see that there's actually the bars, the bottom portion of the bars on one of the cells is slightly bent. It's only ever so slightly bent. You think that maybe someone could squeeze through it, but definitely not someone like you, not a medium creature. Maybe a small creature, though. Levere, what did you get for your perception?
I rolled a 13.
It's a bit dark. Between all the time waiting, it's starting to get around to sundown. But you notice...
Yeah, color's starting to drain from my vision.
Yeah, and this person has just noticed the bent bars. Like, they have actually... They're feeling the bars right now and just realize that they're bent.
Wonder.
Well, I will also say, that perception check that Varen just rolled for the bars was greater than the stealth check of earlier.
Yeah. You know what? Good point.
I rolled a 19 for my stealth. Varen rolled a 22 perception.
Yeah, that is a good point. Varen, you suddenly hear a footstep behind you.
Gonna turn around then.
Alright, you see Levere. Levere! This figure turns around and it's Varen.
Oh.
Oh, I was looking for you.
Oh, that's... Finally. Thank you.
Yeah, Merva kind of distracted the guards a bit.
Okay. Do you have any idea where my shit is?
No. That we could maybe take a minute to find it. I think it bought us a little bit of time, not a lot.
Well, I will say, how long ago was the sack incident?
The sack incident was well over an hour ago, because I'd say it's about 2
I know
hours.
because of the.
I'd say about 2 hours
rest.
between running there, running back, the rest, and the sneaking around. I'd say it's about 2 hours ago.
Yeah. About 2 hours ago, they put me in a magic sack. And then put me back in. Yeah, because I did notice that, I can't hear a damn thing.
Yep.
It was a sack of silence.
I think it was around the time that Merrick was coming down here.
Oh.
So we were looking for you earlier, too. Finally got that compass attuned, and so we could find you.
Good.
Yeah. Merrick has it now, but I managed to take a look at it so I could know where to come. But you want your stuff? We should hurry then.
Yeah.
Alright. Murovic, what were you gonna do?
I just walked out towards the clergy.
Alright. You walk towards the clergy. It's not that hard to find the entrance to the catacombs. It is currently closed, and there is a clergy member there that is heading towards it. It is an elf with sort of blue hair and green eyes. It's the one that Corvus spoke to earlier.
Hey.
Ah!
Pardon, I didn't mean to scare you.
Yes, sorry, it's...
Apologies.
Yes.
Hello.
So, how can I help you? We don't really get many visitors this late. It's starting to go down. People are starting to head off to bed. Everyone's excited for tomorrow. We even got the shipment of fireworks not long ago. And we're glad
that happened.
Yes.
Pardon the interruption. We're just a little concerned. A friend of ours, a kobold, was taken for questioning some time ago, and the guards are saying that he was released.
I haven't seen any kobolds. I haven't. I've been keeping an eye out ever since the report of the suspicious ones, but I haven't seen any.
You haven't?
No.
As you see, I followed this compass, searching for him, and it brought me to the courthouse, and under it. And when I asked the guards about this, they said he was probably in the catacombs. But if you've been watching the catacombs,
no, I've been watching there's no kobolds in the catacombs. I've been.
What are the catacombs?
Are you okay?
Catacombs are where we bury the dead. It's a tunnel system.
Yeah, but like, why are they?
Well,
are they like extensive or?
Yeah, they're very complex. There, you could get lost down there very easily. But that's why we usually have someone stationed out. I volunteered to watch it these last few days to make sure that nobody goes down there and gets. Well, because people who go down there and don't know its layout will likely get lost. But we're not to stop people from going down there if they want to visit their loved ones. But currently the catacombs are closed for the night.
But they sound like fun. Like Disneyland.
You have a very strange concept of fun. The dead are not to be disturbed in their rest.
Yes.
Why not?
At least. It's rude, and depending on circumstances, dangerous. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
I assure you, there's no danger in the catacombs.
I should hope not. If there is, always open to help. For now, though, I have a friend missing, and some guards to speak to.
Yes, yes.
Thank you for your help.
It's a pleasure. Anything to help the, anything to help,
I'm already heading back towards the courthouse.
All right. He heads back to the. He actually goes into the catacombs.
No, we'll look into that later. For now, I want my kobold back.
All right. Sushi, you following Murvik?
I guess so.
Okay. I didn't know if you were gonna do that or go into the catacombs. That you what?
If I was going into the I was thinking about going in, but just for a snack.
I won't stop you. But you will have to roll a sneak with disadvantage, because... you will have to roll a sneak. Because he did just go into the catacombs himself.
Yeah, then I'll go with Moo.
Perry. Alright.
Also, I don't think you're going to find any fresh snacks in there.
Don't eat the
Unless
dead.
you like eating desiccated body.
Corvus, you're back?
Bone.
Hold on. Corvus, you're back? Can you speak on the mic?
Yes.
Okay. So, are you going to be with? Are you going to go with Moo and Sushi then?
About the espionage mission?
Yeah. Well, they're looking for Levere. They were just told that Perry just told them that no one's in the catacombs, and that he hasn't seen any kobolds.
Gotcha. So, guess I'll
And then
go
Perry
then.
went into the catacombs.
Okay, that's very...
So now there is someone in the catacombs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's a liar now.
Yeah, which, I'm definitely interested
I don't know.
in
You'd have to roll
following
insight
Perry.
to find out. But
He said there's no one in there, but now he's in there, so now there's someone in there.
So y'all go back to where y'all heading back to, Murovic and Sushi and Corvus?
Heading back to the courthouse to
The foyer.
speak with some guards.
All right.
They're like, he's in the catacombs, and then the guy at the catacombs is like, there ain't fucking no one here, and you guards.
Speak with your manager.
Corvus, by the way, point of order. Perry did say that he's been watching the catacombs all day.
What?
Perry did say he's been watching the catacombs all day. That he volunteered to watch the catacombs for the last few days.
Okay, are we talking with him right now?
No, he just dismissed y'all and went into the catacombs, and y'all are walking away now.
Alright, so you're asking whether or not if I tried to follow him?
No, I was just pointing that out because you had seen him earlier in the day heading to the southern portion of the Gold District.
Yeah, well, for sure. Didn't see
We
him
saw
going
him
into
somewhere
the
that was
chemical.
not at the catacombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically I guess now the insinuation is try to head over to the place where he went there in the southern part of the Gold District.
Well, you don't know where he went, just that's the direction he was going.
Or possibly maybe follow him into the catacomb.
I'm just trying to say that you would know for a fact that he hasn't been watching the catacombs all day.
Yeah.
So let's go to Levere and Varen then.
All I'm saying is Perry sus.
You're sus.
We'll just get voting out later. Right now, let's go to the Fear and Varen.
Yeah, Levere, Varen, what's y'all's game plan? Y'all have been reunited. Y'all are in the cells. It seems like guards are starting to go to their back to their normal shift now that Murovic has left. Although you don't... Well, actually, y'all don't know that Murovic left. Y'all still think he's in the courtyard. The foyer. But
Foyer.
foyer. But you do hear footsteps of guards starting to go back to their regular positions.
Well, we should probably find someplace convenient to hide.
It's not a bad idea.
Alright.
Considering we're right here, a very convenient place for me to hide would be back in the cell, out in the open. If they walk by me, they'll just see their prisoner in the cell.
Okay, you go back with it. I'll find somewhere else, and she might look for your stuff while I'm at it.
Alright.
Yep.
Varen, roll stealth.
Please.
I'm gonna lie on the bed looking very bored.
Okay.
19.
Alright, you managed to duck behind a plant. You don't know this, but it's the same plant that Levere hid behind.
I rolled performance for my boredom. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh yeah, no, you feign being bored so well that you do actually get bored. Like, you managed to even convince yourself that you're bored. You are a master of acting.
Pretty easy to pretend to be bored in that situation.
So, Varen, you see two guards. Enter the cell room and then come back out. Levere, the guards go in, just take a look at you, and then head back to their posts. So there are currently two guards guarding the stairs down to the cell.
Okay. Now, are they looking at the cell or at the stairs?
No, they're at the top of the stairs, looking at the hallway.
So are they looking down the stairs?
No, they're looking
Okay.
at the hallway.
Back to us then.
Yes, back to you. Varen is hiding behind a plant at the top of the stairs. Not directly at the top of the stairs, but in an area where she can see the top of the stairs. So the guards are between you and Varen, essentially. So Varen, what's your...
I should have asked Varen for a dagger while she was still here. Let's see what Varen's got in plan first.
All right, Varen, what's your plan? Varen?
Oh, are their backs to me?
No. Their backs are to the stairs. You're in the hallway you're in a hallway where you can see the doorway, but you're obscured by a plant, so they can't see you.
So we are once again separated.
Yeah.
I'll do... Yeah, I'll do prestidigitation then.
All right. And what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna make one of the guards think that he's soiled himself.
Oh, you're gonna you cast piss your pants?
Yeah.
All right. You do this gesture.
Gonna make it smell really bad over there too.
Okay. You see the...
Oh no, you're casting the forbidden spell. Shit your pants.
Gonna make both of them smell.
All right. Then that means I am gonna roll Constitution for both of them. What's your spell DC? What's your spell save DC?
Boy.
Well, just I'm gonna say that's what the Constitution, like, I'm rolling Constitution to see how bad the smell affects them. So what's your spell save DC?
One of them is definitely being affected.
Probably. I don't know. Spell save DCs are pretty low.
I don't know. I don't know if it actually.
It'd be by your spells.
Oh, 14.
Oh yeah. One of them, like, they sniff around, and then they look. One of them looks at the other, and the other is just starting to gag, and it's like, oh, God, dude, go clean up. And he runs off to go to the bathroom and get away from the smell. The other one's like very, very uncomfortable.
Seem a little distracted.
All right. What? Yeah, one of them is definitely distracted, and the other is just gone.
Okay, I'll take that opportunity to try and sneak back down to Lemire.
All right, roll sneak or stealth with advantage.
With advantage.
Roll-
Okay.
Roll that sneaky dice.
Okay.
Ooh, ginger beer.
Actually work. It's an 18.
Yeah, you managed to get it. You're reunited with Levere once again. And I think we're going to go to break real quick. While y'all... we're going to go to break real quick. Because it is... I have to go to the bathroom.
It's been nearly 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, it's been about 2.5. So we'll come...
2.5.
We'll reconvene in about half an hour. We normally would have taken a break about half an hour ago, but we'll reconvene in 10 minutes.
I was gonna say half an hour would be a really long
Yeah,
break.
sorry, I'm distracted. I have to go to the bathroom.
I can understand half an hour. If
I'll be
you
back
needed
in a
to
bit.
Go poop.
That is a terrifying poop if it's taking you 30 minutes.
Or a very
That's
distracted
kind of-
poop. That's the kind. That's like
yeah.
where you're on your phone, like doom scrolling Twitter.
Even so, after about 15, you might want to call an exorcist or a doctor. Probably both. Especially if it passes the 25-minute mark. But while Silver is in the bathroom, I will take the dog to the bathroom because it's been a few hours for him.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom as well.
Yeah, I'll be right back too.
I need to drink.
No. It's just a short break. I had to turn on the air conditioning. Whew.
So what's up?
Oh,
Who's
hey,
back?
I'm here. Varen and Sushi were reunited, and again, and now there's only one guard guarding the entrance while the other one's
Baron
going to
and
vomit.
Levere, you mean?
What'd I say?
Sushi.
Yeah, Varen and Levere. The shifty team. And then y'all are heading back to the foyer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. God, that poor persuasion roll during the interrogation definitely changed how this session was gonna go. And that's the fun thing about this new open world
Yay!
style.
Open world.
Well, it's that's the fun thing about this open world style is that one bad roll can dramatically shift what the genre of session is.
Do you like poker?
Not really. I'm more of a blackjack kind of person.
I like blackjack, but there's not as much like mind games in blackjack.
There is if you count the cards.
That's not a mind game. That's just math. It's just a more advanced version of what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Fun fact, it's not actually illegal to count cards, however...
It's not, but they will kick you out if they catch you
yes,
at it.
Because they are a private establishment.
If... They might not.
Well, they can kick you out for winning in general.
If you are, varying your bets a whole bunch between when you're more likely to win and lose. So, if you're not varying your bets as much...
it'll be harder to catch.
They might just ignore you. If you're betting fairly low, they might just ignore you. If you're like at the $5-10 table, they're probably just gonna ignore you. And 3 something else. I don't know. I read it in a thing. I've been doing a lot of research on gambling because I'm writing a story where the main character's whole thing is gambling.
Yeah.
I have like this whole thing written out of all the different denominations of poker chips that inside the vault, because it's like Fallout. It's not a vault, it's a stable because it's Fallout Equestria. But I might have to just delete all of this work because it's really boring to read.
I'm back.
Ew.
You
I'm back
should
also.
play poker, Biddy.
Eh.
We should play poker.
I don't know how to play poker. I learned how to play poker in like middle school, and then I forgot because I learned it at chess club, and the chess club people were like, "Hey, maybe play chess instead of poker with your friends."
I played poker. I learned a little bit, and then you know where I learned the most about playing poker?
Vegas?
No, a Texas Hold'em, like...
Club?
No, what is the thing called?
Tournament?
Yeah.
You forgot the word
Competition.
tournament. By the way, speaking of tournaments, why is Pot of Greed banned in Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments?
There's a thing at times.
What's Pot of Greed even do?
It lets you draw
It
2
gives
cards
you
from your deck and
cards.
put them in
It's
your hand.
not as good as it used to be. It's mostly banned as a legacy thing.
Oh, lame.
It was originally really, really, really fucking good.
I love the
Now
video.
it is not as
Just
good.
it lets you draw 2 cards from your deck.
Yeah, and place them in your hand.
Like I said, it is not as good as... I also never could understand when you can put cards down and how many cards you can put down in Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is why Magic
I think
was
it's like you
way
can
easier for me
summon.
to understand.
I think it's like you can summon 1 monster in per turn.
I don't know, because I know people can put I know people have won on turn 1 by putting 2 pendulum creatures down and then pendulum summon some.
Fuck pendulum shit.
I
I'll
don't even
never
know
be
what
able
that
to wrap
is.
my head around that.
All right, is everyone
It
back?
allows you to summon creatures between 2 numbers, and then
I love the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
video of Michael Jones losing on turn 1 because the bot ended up drawing Pot of Greed and then drawing the last pieces of Exodia on turn 1. Because Michael's like, all right, I'm going second. That's good. Sometimes it's better to go second. Okay, he got Pot of Greed, and then What? What?
No!
Like, he didn't even finish his first run on sentence before losing.
But yeah, no, I could never wrap my head around Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, at all.
Oh, to be fair, the
used
show
to be able
can't
to wrap
either.
it- I used to be able to play it as a kid, back before fucking Duel Academy was a thing. You know, back when it was just straight up fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! And like the most complicated thing you had to worry about was shadow summoning.
I don't even know what that is.
You mean just special summoning? Like the things with the summons?
Yeah.
Where
Like,
you use another
yeah.
card to summon a card?
Yeah, like
we
you had to.
we gotta get
you
the
had
purple
to
card in.
use-
It's like, come on.
Yeah, you had to get the three-headed blue eyes card in order to use it instead of just taping the three blue eyes cards together. All right, everyone back?
Yep.
All right. So, Varen and back from the break, Varen and Sushi have reunited. There's one guard at the top of the... Lavir and Varen have reunited. They are currently...
Right, Lavir and Sushi reunited.
We'll get to that.
So the captain and the captain and the rat are back together.
No, Varen and Lavir reunited at the cells. There's one guard currently at the top of the stairs with his back turned, and he is distracted by that awful smell, which, because we figured it out last time, the exact details of prestidigitation will last an hour unless you dismiss it.
Yep.
Oh, man. Never underestimate the spell, shit your pants.
Yep.
The forbidden technique.
Yeah. So, what is y'all's game plan?
I don't know yet.
That's gonna last for a while.
Yeah,
Do
you
you
can
want to try
smell
and
it
find
from
your
here.
stuff?
You can smell it from here, Lavir.
Yeah. Curse my keen cobalt nose.
Ew.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a little like I'm allergies have been fucking kicking my ass for the past 2 weeks.
Oh, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, looking down the hall of cells, away from, away from the stairs. Is there anything else down there, or is it just like a dead end?
It's a dead end.
Okay, so we have to get upstairs to try and look for my
At
shit.
first glance.
Well, let's sneak on down over there then.
Yeah.
Alright, to up the stairs or to the dead end?
The dead end.
Alright. You don't really need to sneak. There's no one in here. There's not even anyone in the cells.
Still need to be quiet though.
True. Go ahead and roll sneak. Both of y'all.
21.
Alright. And Lavir?
Stealth?
Oh, I forgot to change the thing back.
Am I rolling stealth?
Yes, stealth.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, I am so distracted today. I forgot to
Come
change
on, good
it
plus
off the
9.
break.
God, I hate myself.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 10, which I don't know if you're That's a natural 1 on my end.
Oh, that's a natural 1?
Yeah, I get plus 9 to stealth.
Alright, as you're sneaking through the bars, your hips get stuck.
God damn, my beautiful womanly hips.
Too squishy.
Oh, wait, no, I forgot. Y'all need to roll with advantage because the guard's distracted.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, sorry.
I think I can probably do better than a 10 then.
I would hope.
Yeah, that's a 25 then.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh, with advantage, mine was a natural 20 then.
Oh, fuck yeah. Y'all are both, like, really quiet. Y'all actually start to have a competition of who can step quieter. Which Varen ends up winning. But,
I end up winning. She
But,
may have rolled a natural 20, but I have higher numbers.
okay, you know what? You're right. Y'all are it's so quiet. Like, not even an echo. And y'all make it to the end of the room on the opposite side of the stairs. This is a smooth wall.
Nice.
Well, it's not a smooth wall. It's a brick wall, but... like, large brick wall. But there's no,
Cool.
like, doors.
Okay. I'm gonna put the side of my head up to the wall. I'd say I'd press an ear up against it, but I don't exactly have those.
Alright, are you...
I'm gonna start tapping bricks.
Alright, are you looking for something in particular, or...
I'm looking for a more hollow sound.
Alright, roll investigation.
Yeah, no.
What is it?
I rolled a 4.
It sounds like
Bless you.
brick. You put your head to the wall and you're like, tap tap, tap tap, I don't have ears.
It's like, yes, this brick is made of brick.
Yes. So Varen, you just see Levere tapping the wall and...
Looking disappointed.
yeah.
Is there anything, does the wall just look like a wall, or is there anything suspicious? Any...
At first, it looks like just a wall. You'd have to roll investigation to actually figure out anything more.
Okay.
If
I'll
there
try that then.
is anything suspicious.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you put your hand on the wall and feel the gaps between the areas between the brick, there is a brief section where you feel a slight breeze.
Check that area more thoroughly, see if there's any switches or anything.
No
Try moving anything.
No switches, but you do find that the cement between the bricks is a bit more loose, like crumply, and you manage to get enough to get a decent-sized brick loose. Like there's a decent-sized brick about, like, and when I say bricks, I don't mean like red brick. I mean the big kind of bricks that old.
Yeah, we're talking like cobble.
Yeah, cobble bricks. Yes, there's a piece of cobble that is loose. It's about 3 feet wide, 3 feet. Actually, it's about 4 feet wide, 3 feet tall. You have no idea how thick, but it is surprisingly loose.
These aren't small little like 3 inch tall
no.
bricks of clay. These are fucking rock.
Yeah, these are rock.
And we just pulled one of them free.
Well, you haven't pulled one of them free. You just discovered that it's loose. It'll take a strength roll to get it free.
And pull it free then.
I'm gonna let you take care of that because I don't have a plus to that.
But at least you don't have a minus anymore.
I mean, I didn't in the... Well, I did. It was a -2, and I lost that -2, so now I'm at 11!
Yay.
And that's a natural 20.
Alright, Varen, you managed to get your fingers between the rocks, crumpling away some of the loose...
mortar.
Yeah, mortar. And pull it out. It's really heavy, but you manage to gently place it down on the floor. And you can see there's a hole there is a hole there that is leading into the wall, and you're about like 10 to 15 feet. Yeah, you're about 15 feet below the surface of the below the surface. So this is a surprising hole to find.
How big is the hole again?
The hole is big enough. Like the hole's big enough for you to walk comfortably, but it is small enough that Varen would have to. The brick itself is 4 feet by 3 feet, like 4 feet long, 3 feet tall, but the hole itself is much bigger, or slightly bigger. It's about 4 feet in all directions.
Cool. I guess I'll get up on in that hole then.
All right. It is dark inside, but you do have dark vision. Looking around, it seems to be sloping and curving. Judging by the slope and curve, it seems to be spiraling down.
Huh. Okay. I don't have anything on me, so I'm going in. I'm gonna peek out the hole. It's like, hey, Varen. You know, quietly. It's like, Varen,
Yeah?
Captain. Do you have a spare?
Yes?
Do you have a spare dagger?
Sure, yeah. I'll
Thank
give her my
you.
dagger.
Thank you. Nice. I'm gonna store that in my straps, my foot straps,
Okay.
and I guess go down the winding way.
All right. Roll stealth. Wait, are you stealthing down or?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, yeah. Roll stealth.
That's a 29.
All right, yeah. You managed to
That's
stealth.
a natural 20.
You managed to stealth all the way down into. It leads into a large room, and looking around, you can see that there's holes in the wall with skeletons in it, and you can actually see a few figures doing something. You can't really tell yet unless you roll a perception, but you can definitely see there are people in this room.
Okay, I'll roll perception then.
All right, roll perception.
That is a 15.
15. What you can make out is there's about 4 figures on the shorter side and one that's about as tall as Varen. And they seem to be arguing a bit. They're moving something that's fairly large, a barrel of something, towards a pillar in the center of this room.
I'm gonna sit back and watch what happens.
All right.
I'm on my own. No need to engage. What was it? 5 people?
Yeah.
4 smalls and 1 large.
Yeah.
Oh, medium.
Yeah.
No sense.
One of the small figures breaks off from the pack and starts to pull something out and flicks, and a small flame is in their hand as they're lighting something. And then another one comes and just smacks it out of their hand and hits them on the head. Looking now, you can see that 3 of them are kobolds. The one that was trying to light something in their hand. You do smell.
Now that I've had
tobacco.
colored light for a little bit.
Yeah, you could see that it was a cigarette they were trying to light, but the figure that smacked the lighter out of their hand, it's like a Zippo lighter, out of their hand, was seemed to be dwarvish. It is hard to tell what they're saying, though. And they finish rolling these barrels of something to this pillar, and move the. They finish rolling these barrels to the pillar, and then head out deeper into the place.
Okay. I'm gonna head on back up the stairs.
It's not stairs. It's just spiral tunnel that spirals up.
I'll head back up the spiral tunnel.
All right.
And I will relay what I have just seen to Varen.
Okay, that's
a
kind
kobold,
of weird.
a dwarf, 2 other smalls, and a medium. And what did you say that I smelled?
Tobacco. When the figure, one of the kobolds had lit. With the light, you could tell that the other two smalls were kobolds. It was 3 kobolds, a dwarf, and then a humanoid that's taller.
Going off of that, were they familiar?
It did look familiar. At least the kobold did.
Yes. It seems I've found my cultist.
Are they your cultists, or?
Well, the cultists I saw. Remember the other day when I was like, "Hey, I found a cultist."
We're trying to break him out of prison. Don't incriminate him further.
So that's interesting. Need to tell the others. But I think for now we should go somewhere else.
And they were rolling barrels to a stone pillar.
They were rolling barrels, and one of them lit a cigarette for a small amount of time, and a dwarf fucking bopped him on the head for it, so I can only assume the barrels are likely explosive. Could explain the city's gunpowder shortage. After all, how often does anyone go down here?
Oh, god damn it.
Sounds like someone figured something out.
Sounds like Sushi knows where they are and who they are.
Sounds like somebody's taking advantage of the date.
Listen, it would require several coincidences between how long it took y'all to do the Yanti and the other. Like, it would take several coincidences for it to line up exactly like that.
Besides, it's only the 6th of Liore. Lior? Lori? What's the name of the month?
Oh, right. Let's see. Let me scroll up.
It's the 6th. It's not the 5th. It is Leore. I don't know how to pronounce that. Lior. It's the 6th of Lior, not the 5th. We're totally fine.
That means Jeeves' cult are the Catholics.
Well, they did believe that fucking God was born on Earth. As but a common man dragon.
Yeah, y'all. So you're back at the top. You're still in the tunnel portion, speaking through the hole to Varen.
Yes.
All right.
Being very quiet.
All right. So what's your plan from here?
We should get out of here. Like, free stuff, maybe. Let's put this back too.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna climb back on through the hole.
All right. Roll strength to put the cobble back.
16.
Yeah, it takes a lot more effort now that you can't really get your fingers under it very easily, but you manage to do so. However, it does make a bit of noise, and the guard upstairs is like, what was that noise? And you can hear footsteps coming.
And I rush back to my cell.
All right.
I'm going to hide.
Okay, roll hide. Roll
I'm
stealth.
I'm gonna roll stealth so that I rush quiet.
All right.
22.
22?
Yeah, I'm quiet.
All right, Varen.
That's a 19 plus 9.
Varen, you, so, yeah,
I rolled a 28.
Levere, you, get back into yourself and, you decide you start moving the, bed just to, make that noise sound, reasonable. And, Varen, you quickly, jump to above the, door to the stairs and like basically hide up there, like trying to push yourself against the door frame and the ceiling to maintain footing. And the guard pokes his head and says, "Hey, you stop that!" To Levere.
Ow.
And he is standing right under Varen and doesn't notice her. And
You keep me here against my will. I'm making shit comfortable for you.
Oh, I'll make you so comfortable, if that's what you wish, he says, cracking his knuckles with a hint of sarcasm. You want me to come over there? 'Cause I'll show you how comfortable it can be.
That sounds like a proposition.
It wouldn't be very wise of you to do that. After all, a certain minotaur might catch wind.
Oh, don't know what you're talking about. And he starts walking towards you, pulling out his sword and says, "But I will tell you this: ain't no one's gonna be able to hear you way down here." And he gets right up to the cell door.
Always open the door.
Yeah.
After all, I'm all the way over here, and you'd have to either throw your sword through the bars or open the door to get to me.
Or I could just wait right here and let you starve out. I mean, or I could wait up there and let you starve out. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to make your rations not arrive.
Kobold, I can eat the wall if I need to.
Oh. Is that so? Then eat it. That's all you're gonna be eating. I'll pass it along to the higher ups. Let them know that you've opted to have a more earthy diet.
If you make it there.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you threatening me? By the way, Varen, you can see all this. He has his back turned to you.
This whole time, Levere's just lounging on the bed, just like fucking
the bed that is now
cleaning
like
his
diagonal.
claws.
So Varen, you gonna do anything or? Or are you gonna stay hidden up there?
Levere's being a very good distraction.
I'll say whatever you do, if you do something, you will have advantage because he's distracted, definitely.
He's being distracted by a smug kobold.
Yeah.
Drop down, try and knock him out then.
Alright, roll attack. How are you trying to knock him out?
Let's see.
So don't forget, you have lent Levere your dagger.
Yeah,
Or at least one
true.
of them. I don't know if you have more than one.
I only had the one.
Who only has one dagger? You should never have less than 5. Unless
I've
you
only
threw
got-
them.
I'm gonna try and like hit him in the head
All
with
right.
the temple or something. Like just like
You need to get a blackjack. That's what you need to do.
You really do.
with like the butt of a sword.
All right, go ahead and roll attack with your rapier.
People call stabs.
Do I
blackjack.
have advantage? You said.
Yes, you do.
Yes. He's very distracted by the antagonizing kobold.
A lounging kobold.
Lounging antagonistic boy.
Okay.
There you see.
Well, that is 17.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay. 7 damage.
Yeah. Yeah. As he says, "Is that a threat?" Kunk, and falls to the ground, kind of loud. But you have an unconscious guard now, and more importantly, the keys are on his belt.
I'm gonna take the keys and anything else I see of value.
Well, there's his armor, but it'd be difficult to pawn that off.
Something I could easily get.
Let's see. Yeah, you do actually find a coin purse with 60 gold.
Nice.
Okay.
Small tip that people give the guards.
I gotta sneeze again.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Alright, so you have an unconscious guard. What's your game plan now?
I'm gonna steal his short sword.
Alright. You have a short sword. Which has, it's got a small chip from the amount of times he uses it to try and intimidate people by striking the bars, but it's still a serviceable short sword.
Okay.
Uh,
Let me
Do
just
we
add a
wanna-
short sword.
Do we want to go and look for his stuff then? Like, just
Uh,
get out.
I'd like my belongings.
Alright.
Oh well, I haven't seen anything down here, so guessing we should go up.
Yeah.
Alright. So y'all are going up the stairs to
Stealthily.
Stealthy.
stealthy. Alright, roll stealth.
Yeah. That's our 20.
Okay.
I rolled a 19, so that's 28.
Okay. Both of
We're
y'all
fine.
both of y'all are just walking down and I'll say with that nat 20, when you hear footsteps, you quickly duck into a door, and by pure coincidence with that nat 20, you actually do find Levier's junk on a table. I will say with that nat 20.
Nice.
You do find everything except for one of the daggers. It does seem like they took one of your daggers, Levier.
That's annoying.
Yeah. But once you suit up, what's your game plan now?
Get
Let me
out.
hand,
All right, roll stealth.
yeah, let me hand my dagger back to, or let me hand Varen's dagger back.
Thanks.
Get my leather armor back on under my coat.
Yep. It is. It fits perfectly.
Let me just remove one of my daggers.
23 on stealth.
Nice.
Could be better. That's a 16.
Well, 16 paired with the 23 averages out to be what you need. You start to exit. You manage to sneak around. You actually find a window which you can hop through that is safe. That has a bush underneath that you can safely jump to, because the window itself is a little bit up, not enough to hurt, but you do manage to gain some. You do manage to get outside with the
Good.
yeah.
Good. So, now I'm actually a criminal.
Murovic, Corvus, and Sushi, y'all are in the foyer of the thing. What have y'all been doing in the last 15 minutes that the jailbreak was happening?
Wait, where's the foyer?
The foyer of it's in the court, the Platinum Court.
It'd be like the entry hall.
Yeah.
Mostly chewing out the guards for lying to me. And demanding to speak with their commanding or superior officer, or the judge if necessary.
The judge has gone home for the night. I told you that. Now please leave.
I told you that my friend is here.
There's no
You've
one
been lying.
here.
Compass says
We showed you.
I'm gonna look at the compass and probably see that the arrow's moving.
Yeah. You can see that the arrow is now behind you to the entrance. And one guard says, "I don't give a damn about some broken compass."
you will give a damn about it. In time. Be back in the morning to have a word with the judge regarding the lies in the House of Justice. Until then, good evening, gentlemen.
Finally. As you leave, you can see that one of them just breathes a huge sigh of relief because they were terrified of you.
All beefed out minutes are screaming at
Oh
them,
yeah,
like,
no.
yeah.
Some of the nobles who
500
heard
pounds
it,
of Holstein.
some of the nobles who were watching quickly scatter and act like they weren't watching outside. But you funnel out. Looking at the compass, you can see Levere is quickly sneaking out of a bush into the streets, trying to be incognito. And Varen is with him.
Smile.
So, you are all outside of the courthouse.
Great speak. You are in there.
I was just wondering, what was
He's in
going
there.
on. I get, DM?
Yeah?
I didn't hear,
Well,
whatever
to
Sushi
summarize,
wanted. I thought I was...
no, you were with Murovic and Sushi. Murovic and Sushi and you confronted the guards about where Levere was and created a distraction, and the guards told you that y'all should probably check the catacombs because there was no one in the cells. Y'all went to go check the catacombs but never got in because Perry assured you no one was in there.
Speaking of, the lighter and cigarette were lit long enough for me to see some color. Did I see what the tall person looked like?
No, you didn't. They were standing a ways away. It was the only ones you really saw were the kobolds and the
Was the dwarf familiar?
No.
Lorcax is moonlighting as a
No.
No, I was gonna say tiny, but
No.
this-
What you
it
saw
turns
from
out
the
that this
dwarf,
is what the dwarf
what
has
you
been
saw
this
from
whole
the
time.
dwarf, you could just see the beard color is white, like a gray white, and he had some fairly pale skin.
old even for a dwarf.
But you'll all reconvene. With
You're
one of
pretty
another.
young for a dwarf.
Aren't you a little short to be a trooper?
But yeah, you'll all reconvene outside the courthouse, and what are y'all doing now?
Well, I'm gonna need a disguise. Quick, we need some vinegar and some salt. So I can tarnish my scales real quick.
Would that be considered soil?
I guess tarnishing,
Yeah.
since it's surface level, then yeah, it probably would just be soiling.
I'll allow tarnishing from... if I allow tarnishing with prestidigitation, then I'll also have to allow polishing with prestidigitation. Because you can soil or clean.
Yeah.
I'll say I'll allow prestidigitation to soil and polish, to tarnish and polish metals. I think that's...
I am gonna have to lose the coat for a while.
It has holes in it from when you was stabbed.
Yeah, but it has holes in it that the guards saw.
True. Alright.
I'll just have to keep it on
distinct coat.
Alright. So yeah, if...
It's a distinct nice coat. I'm gonna have to keep it on the ship for a while.
So wait, are we just like turning you green and then...
It'd be teal.
Oh, wait.
If Varen...
Are we sure about doing this? Because if we do this, we might have identity theft. 'Cause I'm just saying.
Don't think it's identity theft if he's hiding his own identity.
No,
Pretty sure
I mean, if he acts out like like a teal cobalt, I mean, they could mistake and
Scale color does not affect personality.
No, I'm saying for eyewitness testimonies, if we were to say get into some implicit actions, and I'm just saying if there's a teal cobalt that looks like you.
I don't know if we're gonna find another teal kobold with bone white scales with a broken one, or bone white horns, one of which is broken.
He was arrested and imprisoned unlawfully. Based off of what you're complaining about, what you're worried about. They're going to do it regardless of what color he is, to him or to any other kobold. There's an issue here. Changing his skin color is the least of the problem right now.
So are we gonna go to the ball next time, or?
Yeah, I'd like to see the big boom.
The biggest of booms.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of probably gunpowder underneath the courthouse. I should probably mention that.
Sounds like a great fireworks display.
It's a threat against the judge, which you were arrested for.
Yep.
And now there's a bunch of gunpowder beneath where the judge works. Prior to a ball, where there's probably going to be a lot of people in that area. Yes?
Yeah, we found it in a hole, we found a hole next to the, we made a hole next to the cells. And, found someplace it's big underground. Is there anything like that near around here?
Catacombs.
Corbin,
I think we should go see your friend. The clergy.
Because Levere has been in jail. He doesn't know about the catacombs.
No, he does not. Also,
he just knows there's a lot of underground space under the courthouse.
By now the sun has finished setting, and as y'all start to piece things together, I think that's where we'll call it a night.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Thank you for everyone who watches. Thanks everyone who watches on YouTube. For those of you watching on YouTube, go check out the other campaign that Chalkfee is running, which I have finally started posting. I binge posted all throughout the week, so now's your perfect chance to binge watch. That's all I have to say.
I recommend watching at 2.5 speed or something to get through it.
Nah, watch it at regular speed. Watch it all. Put it on while you're driving. It's a podcast. But
it is a podcast. The last one had some images, but they were bad.
But yeah,
I'm
this
bad
is
at
that's all I have to say. Everyone,
You're good at art.
who, me?
Yeah, the
Yes,
DM
but
is good
also-
at art. The DM is good at art. I'm gonna argue that.
The DMs. Chalkfee, I mean. Chalkfee, good draw.
It was bad
Chalk-
draw.
Chalkfee can hit
The
it out of the
helmet
park
was
when-
good.
All right, but yeah, that's all I have to say.
Helmet was
Don't forget to like and
lazy.
subscribe. Bye. Everyone, say bye.
Bye,
Ciao.
YouTube.
Ciao. I hope you
Goodbye,
enjoy,
Bye.
YouTube.
hope you enjoy the random bird noises.